Happy Saturday.
Welcome aboard, guys.
It's a beautiful day in New York City.
My
and we have a
stars.
special treat for you. Not only is Hudson the star,
He's here.
wearing his Yankees neckerchief, none other. Not only is he with us, but guys, we have a special, James is doing great with the gimbal.
Gimbal style.
Special live stream today. We're going to be highlighting the iconic locations of the Godfather
They
film.
made me an offer. I can't refuse.
Yeah, exactly.
We're making you an offer.
Yeah.
So you have to watch.
Watch this video. I'm going to make
Michael
you an
Scott,
offer. I'm going to
The
make you an
Godfather.
offer you can't refuse. So watch this video.
Hey, Sarah Leone. George, hello.
So listen, we're going to highlight some amazing locations from Godfather 1,
Yeah.
Godfather 2, Godfather 3. We're going to cover them all.
I like 3.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
it's not cool to like Godfather 3, but I do.
I love them all. So
'Cause that's how I
James,
roll.
set the scene.
And I thought Sophia Coppola did a great job.
Set the scene, number 1.
Yeah, I'm setting the scene.
First of all, get this. There you go. Set the scene with the temperature and everything like that.
Temperature, guys, about 79. Hey, Andrew Newfall. Love your shirt, Carla. Just got one on eBay that says, my wife's Italian, nothing scares me.
Ah!
Andrew. Hey, Dave Jeffrey, Niagara Falls on the count. George.
Well, as you know, it's all about Italians
D-Nex.
today.
Jack Rapp popping in. Great to see you, Jack. Christina, hope you're having a nice Saturday. Ronnie C. Stuart Bryce, everybody's on the count. Mike Wall and Emoji Game is strong. You know that. And welcome aboard, guys. Guys, look at this day. Clouds, trees, Avenue B and 7th Street. Charlie Parker Place right up there. Right here starts Charlie Parker Place. Look at this, St. Bridget's. Beautiful day where we're going to be talking all things
The Godfather,
The Godfather.
Joey Sasa.
It's like a whole nother movie, but
Vito Corleone.
you know, what does Jim know?
Michael Corleone.
Yeah, hey, they sucked me back in.
So listen, guys. Now,
I'm not stupid like people say, Michael, I'm your older brother. Exactly, Jack Rabbit.
so guys, today. Oh, hold on. I have to fix this yet already.
I'll do this.
James, no.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, guys. I have to fix a mic problem because it's pretty windy out, and this so I can fix it.
Yeah. We're fixing our mic so you don't hear that wind noise. Onion ring care. Serious stuff. Here
Okay,
we go.
so guys, today is all about iconic locations in the Lower East Side, Little Italy, East Village, because the Lower East Side is comprised of many different neighborhoods. Not only the Lower East Side itself, but also many other smaller neighborhoods, including East Village, where we are now, Little Italy, Nolita, and Chinatown. But specifically, we're going to talk about Godfather locations.
Godfather location.
Now, if for some reason you're of a younger generation and you're not familiar with the Godfather, because I understand the first Godfather movie, you know, part 1 we'll call it, because, you know, did we know that there was going to be other parts? Came out in 1972. Now, I was a mere 4 years old,
James
so
was,
I did not see that in the movies.
8.
However, I did see Godfather Part 2 in the movies. That came out in 1974. Now you might say, wow, that seems like it might be a little racy, a little gory for such a young girl. But my father was very, you know, I grew up in the Bronx. Listen, by the time you're 4 or 5 years old, you're already street smart. I mean,
Carla was
right.
feral.
No, I wasn't a feral cat, but you gotta be street smart. So it was appropriate. The Godfather 2 was appropriate for a young girl to watch. I mean, you know, it had, and my father was a longshoreman. So if you know what that means, longshoremen are generally connected. But I am, now you saw the shirt I'm wearing, Italians do it better. Now, I am not Italian, but I'm an adopted Italian. I am, and I'm an adopted Italian. Now, if you're not familiar with what The Godfather is, say you're super young. I don't know. You're 10, 12 years old. I'm not sure if youngsters watch this channel. I don't think so. I think it's more, you know, we know our statistics, but excuse me, I'm still getting over laryngitis. But The Godfather is a movie produced by Francis Ford Coppola, the famous Francis Ford Coppola. And it was based on the novel, the amazing novel.
Mario Puzo.
Right, Mario Puzo, exactly. And The Godfather 2, because we're going to start off with talking about a location that was used in The Godfather 2. It was the first sequel ever, and that I mean ever, to win Best Picture at the Oscars. Because, you know, usually a movie comes out and then they make a sequel, and the sequel is like so-so.
Yeah, it could be okay, but
It could be okay, but it's usually never...
Another exception is Aliens.
It usually is never as well received as the first movie. However, Godfather 2, when it came out in 1974, again,
and Aliens.
starring Robert De Niro as Vito Corleone, Al Pacino as Don Michael Corleone, Lee Strasberg as Hyman Roth. You know, and Lee Strasberg, if you're into acting, you know, he's the legendary acting coach. Robert Duvall playing Tom Hagen, Diane Keaton playing Kay Corleone, Talia Shire playing Connie, you know, Tanzia Corleone. Back when Jack used to date cheerleaders, gorgeous saying, oh God. Sharon L. says, almost married someone who thought he was the Godfather. It's great to be alive.
Hey.
Jack Rapp says, Luca Brasi swims with the fishes.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know,
Lynn,
Jack, that happens.
Lynn Walker or Lynn and Graham are checking in. Mike Wallen says, that's where Mickey hit the Turk and the crooked cop. Toilet Brush Salesman says, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back into the channel.
Exactly. Toilet Brush Salesman,
Paul McDonough says, hi. Carol L. says, such a great cast. Yeah, the Godfathers, all the Godfather movies have amazing actors and actresses.
I like
Dean X says, I've never seen the Godfathers, but I'm up for learning about them. Dean X, I would say...
Homework.
Do your homework, because you know what? Monday's
We're
build.
going to do some quiz.
Monday's build live stream is going to have chat quiz questions, and this is up for good prizes. Some 45s. We got some 45s up for grabs. It's going to be some chat questions related to the Godfather trivia.
So now, why are we out in front of you?
Dean X, I think it's time for you to maybe rent or buy. You know, you can rent.
Or get the book.
Or get the book. Read the book. Read the book over the weekend.
Nothing illegal.
Right.
Reading a book.
Read the book over the weekend.
That's
so
not
listen,
illegal.
Right now, we're going to get started. We're officially.
Why are we here?
James, are you going to wear your puffy shirt? Wild Bill, that's the wrong.
No,
that's
I
not
have,
Godfather.
guys, right now I have a black dress shirt on with a white tie.
Let me show you what James is wearing. James is wearing, because we're talking about movie locations, he is wearing the Gateway Sun Sea Cinema. Now, the Gateway Theater is an iconic film theater in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that we visited, and we bought those t-shirts to help support an independently owned movie theater.
Right.
So guys, why are we standing at the
And now we're
corner
gonna get moving.
of East 7th Street and Avenue B?
B.
We are here because this is outside of Vazak's, aka Horseshoe Bar, aka 7B. It's now called 7B because it's on the corner of 7th Street and B. But when it first started out, it's a really old bar. It was actually a catering hall that had a bar on its ground floor, and the upstairs is where like parties and stuff would happen.
Okay.
Now, it was used in Godfather 2. It's as the location where the Rosado brother tried to strangle Danny Aiello, who plays, you know, Frank Pancanelli. They try to garrote him, strangle him. Now, we're going to go inside, and we're going to show you. We're good. We're going to go inside quickly, because, you know, they're open for business, so I don't want to, like, you know, just be, like, interrupting, you know, this bar's business. But we do know the owner. Her name is Nicole. She's super, super sweet. And we're going to show you where the movie scene took place. Now, here we are. This is the iconic bar, Vazak's. Now, inside this bar, now they enter this door, just like I am. This is the exact doors. They come in, right? And you see the scene. The scene happened right over here, where strangling Frank Pantanelli. Strangling him right here. Right here. If you remember the scene from the movie, this is where it happened. And then, like, you know, there's a scuffle. There's a scuffle. You know, the police come in and stuff. And you can see, like, this door. You know, you can see the police coming in the door. And let me show you the whole scene here. This is see, it's called Horseshoe Bar because it actually has a horseshoe-shaped bar. So, let me, I'm gonna leave because I don't want to interrupt business. But this is where the iconic film location, Godfather 2, the strangling scene, Rosado Brothers tries to strangle Frank Pantanelli, played by Danny Aiello, right here at Horseshoe Bar, aka 7B. Now, as you can see, it's been scaffolded. And there used to be an amazing ghost sign. I'm gonna go across the street. An amazing ghost sign on the building. We have photos of it. And in fact, if you're a Patreon or YouTube member, one of the perks of membership is you get access to behind the scenes photos. And we're gonna put up our photo of the old ghost sign that used to be on the side of the building advertising the old catering hall that used to be here. Before it became known as Vazek's, aka Horseshoe Bar,
Pretty inside, right?
It was a catering hall, and there was an old advertisement for it painted up on the building. Sadly, it just got painted over. There's construction work, scaffolding, as you can see, the ubiquitous scaffolding that happens in New York City. Their roof was leaking and they had to get a new roof because, you know, we know the owner of the bar, so she told us, you know, what's been going on as far as the scaffolding. And they took part of the scaffolding down just last week, and they painted over the old ghost sign that had an advertisement for the old catering hall. It made us very sad because it was certainly a piece of history. And, you know, we love our ghost signs. 7B had a great jukebox back in the day. Sean, you are so right. Unfortunately, the jukebox is gone. But otherwise, a lot of the bar has retains much of its original interior. Now, I give you a little sneak preview that if you've been watching our channel, you know that James and I are currently working on a book that's going to be published in the fall of 2024. It's called Great Bars of New York City. And this bar is going to be one of the locations in our book, Great Bars of New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, we are, because we got two more things to talk about. Yep. Now, the ensuing shootout. You remember how I talked about in the movie, like the cops, and then they leave the bar. The ensuing shootout happens right here, right outside the bar. So, like right here, filmed on the street. So not only did they use the interior of the bar for the movie location in Godfather 2, but they did a lot of photography and the film scenes right here on the street. So there's actually two different scenes. Now the third scene, we got three scenes right in the same neck of the woods, is a scene of younger, oh wait a minute. No, we have to go a little further. So sorry. I forgot to show you this way though. So they show the block facing here, Avenue B. And they also show down East 7th Street. You'll recognize this block, you'll recognize this building. This is the old St. Bridget's School. St. Bridget's School was a Catholic school. When they filmed the movie in I guess maybe the filming took place in 73. The movie came out in 74, but maybe they probably filmed some of it in 73. This was operating still as a Catholic school, but it was closed down by the Archdiocese, so there's no Catholic school anymore. It actually currently is being used to house asylum seekers here in New York City. So that's why you see like this flurry of activity of people going in and out of that green awning right there, because it is a shelter for asylum seekers in New York City. They're living there now, because the school was closed by the Archdiocese, for not too many people were attending it. Now, the Archdiocese, this is totally a side little fact, was also going to close the church because St. Bridget's School is part of St. Bridget's Church. Now, this has, again, nothing to do with The Godfather, but as you know, Karla always goes off on tangents. But I also like to share interesting facts with you. You see, St. Bridget's School. This amazing historic church was also going to be sold by the Archdiocese. When they closed the school down, they also wanted to tear down, and they wanted to, I guess, sell this whole property. The school, the rectory. You see the rectory right next door here, this small, tall building, that's the rectory for St. Bridget's. But this St. Bridget's Church was going to be sold by the Archdiocese. And I mean, it was a mess. Like, it had a very small congregation. It used to be all Italian Americans. They moved out of the neighborhood, and primarily a lot of Latinos that moved into the neighborhood started using the church, but it didn't have a very large congregation, so the Archdiocese was going to shut it down and tear it down. But what happened was an anonymous donor came in at the last moment and bought the church. Like, they were actually going to sell it, and he bought the church and he saved it, and he paid for it to be refurbished. So they got a new roof, like, you know, like pigeons used to fly in through broken glass in the windows, and they revitalized the whole thing. So again, that church has nothing to do with The Godfather, but I'd like to tell you a little bit about the history of the neighborhood. So we got 2 locations already in the books for The Godfather, and that's The Godfather 2. Now we're going to talk about more. We're going to see more Godfather locations, also Godfather 1 and Godfather 3 locations. The Verdict movie was filmed there, near there as well. Roxy 910, this bar, Horseshoe Bar, aka 7B, the one that we're just leaving, right there with the beautiful Tudor windows, has actually been used as a movie location for lots of different films and television shows. It's the location of Luke Cage's bar in Jessica Jones. Crocodile Dundee was filmed in there.
That's not a knife.
Right. A lot of music videos.
This is a knife.
Bon Jovi filmed a music video in there. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Now, we're going to talk about all that in our Great Bars of New York City book. Now, of course, we photographed the interior extensively, and our photography is going to appear in that book, but it's not going to be published till next year. We're going to be putting up some preview photos on our Instagram account. So if you follow us along on Instagram, you will be able to see some of the interior photography we have already completed for the book. Brenda Nelson says Karla is the encyclopedia of New York City trivia.
You betcha.
Music to Relax is the name of the movie, The Godfather. Yes, it is. That's the name of the movie, The Godfather, and it's based upon the book by Mario Puzo. Now, this is East 6th Street. East 6th Street between Avenue A and Avenue B. I'm going to go out in the middle of the street as long as there's no car. There's no car coming right yet, just a motorcycle, which I'll move over.
Which side
So,
oh, look, we could show that garden. Let's go.
East 6th Street, which we're on now, between Avenue A and Avenue B, for the movie The Godfather 2, it was tricked out in period dressing for scenes of younger Vito, Vito Corleone's Little Italy neighborhood of 1917. So they actually didn't use Little Italy. They actually used East Village to depict Little Italy, because many of the old tenement buildings, like you see here, are very authentic and look and feel just like the ones, in the movie. Now we're gonna walk down the street, because there's actually a particular location that you might recognize if you're a big fan of the movie. So we have to walk pretty much like the whole length of the street.
Yep.
And I think even to between First and A.
Yeah, that way. Yep.
A little further down. I think they used also between First and A. Right now we're between Avenue A and Avenue B. But they definitely, if you're a fan of the movie, you'll recognize you'll recognize some of the buildings. Now, of course, they put all the cars were removed from the street and they parked like period cars, like that would be used, or vehicles, because it's depicting 1917.
Oh, look at this.
Now, I
Just
want to
go on the
show you,
stairway.
again, this has nothing to do with The
Nothing to
Godfather.
do with it,
But this is a little community garden. Now, East 6th Street, back in the 1980s, when James and I first met, East 6th Street was a street that had a lot of problems. A lot of empty buildings,
Yeah, look what they
drug
did here.
use. It had bad connotations. Anything between Avenue A and B, well, this was the moniker. James, talk
A
about
was
it.
all right. Avenue A stood for all right. Avenue B stood for bad. Avenue C stood for crazy. And Avenue D stood for death.
Right. So
Yes.
we're between Avenues A and B. So it was all right to
But it
like
wasn't a joke back
to
then.
bad. So now this was just a garbage strewn filled lot back then. And what happened was members of the community started planting little gardens and cleaning up the
little
garbage
fireplace.
the garbage strewn lot. Look at all the old fireplace
building that was
from the
taken out.
building that used to be here. See, buildings were just destroyed back then, but the fireplace was left. And look at this lovely community garden. What happened was that the city ended up giving the property to the neighborhood for use as a permanent community garden. So it will always be here. And this is just one of the gems of coming in to this neighborhood, is you can find these little oases, as I like to call them. You can sit down and you can read a book. You can even read Mario Puzo's book, The Godfather. I couldn't think of a better place to read the book than here. You can come here and you can read The Godfather. Look at that beautiful tree. Look at that. It's a weeping willow, right, James?
Yeah, old man willow.
Look at this gorgeous weeping willow tree. Look at that, guys. Look at that stunning tree. Wow, that tree must be so old. It's a really tall tree with a really, really, really thick, hardy trunk. Sharon L said she'd love it here. Yeah, look at how beautiful little bird houses. Isn't it cute, little bird houses? And the community takes care of this garden. And it's just a little oasis in New York City. So now, going back to The Godfather, this block was used for The Godfather 2 to depict what Little Italy looked like in 1917, and when they were shooting the scenes for a younger Vito Corleone. Paul McDonough says it's a secret garden. Exactly.
You could say that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Secret
sure.
garden. See? Garden rules. No smoking, alcohol, or drugs. Don't litter. Leave nothing behind. Don't walk in the planting beds. Keep pets on a leash and on the paths. No bikes. Make a reservation for larger groups. Come in whenever the gate is open. Everyone is welcome. We're usually open all afternoon, April through October.
Hudson, we're going this way. Hudson has after-hour parties.
Right. It's a certified wildlife habitat.
More
It's
of
a habitat.
really.
Yeah. So, again, that has nothing to do with Vito Corleone, but I like to show
a
you
nice little
guys.
stop here.
So let me go out in the middle of the street again so you can appreciate some of the beautiful tenement buildings that you can actually see if you're watching. See with the spire escapes. If you're watching Godfather 2, you might recognize some of these buildings. Oh, Texas Tickler says, who enforces those rules? Well, like I said, it's run by the community, so it's like, there's not like enforcers, but I mean, people are pretty respectful at the community gardens. I mean, honestly, James and I spend a lot of time in the community gardens. On the weekends, we relax in there, and it's true. Look, caution, bear packs ahead.
Oh, no.
Again, this has nothing to do with Vito Corleone.
I think that's his beer. He's giving you the eye.
Get an offer.
VN. Hey, Vian Chung. Oh, Bose Valhalla says, Carla, was the Fillmore East in Alphabet City?
Second Avenue.
Fillmore East was on 2nd Avenue. So Alphabet City refers to avenues A, B, C, and D. So it wasn't in Alphabet City, but Fillmore East is in the East Village, because Alphabet City is just a part of the East Village. The bear sign's just an aesthetic. Yes, AD. It's just because that bar has like a little bear as a kind of
Mascot.
a mascot, if you will.
See, look at the old authentic.
Oh, look at that pigeon. Look at him.
Yeah, pigeon love.
Watch out. Don't walk underneath him.
Yeah, he's gonna have it. Look, a little bird.
Oh,
bath.
Boaz, we'll be going down Mulberry Street. We're just only starting our tour. We started our tour in the East Village, but we're going to be visiting a lot of the locations used in the neighborhood of Little Italy as well, including Mulberry Street. But we have to get to that.
See?
Yeah.
Good to cross.
So we're going to just walk a little further down East 6th Street, because you might recognize there's one in particular. There's one address that like was earmarked as like definitely visible in one of the scenes. Like, I guess you have to be really a diehard fan of Godfather 2 to recognize the particular building. But hey, we want to cover it all. We want to be very thorough in our walking tour. Oh, can you show Hudson? Music to relax, of course.
Of course, Hudson's here.
Hudson's a star.
He's loving it.
He's got his Yankee neckerchief,
Godfather.
courtesy of our amazing channel supporter, Melissa Whitby. Sent that to us. So beautiful, right, James?
Yep. Guys, in A, B, and C, and
Watch
D
out for this is when you
are north and south, both lanes. Like First Avenue goes uptown, Second Avenue goes downtown. A, B, C, and D, interestingly enough, go both north and south. It's 2-lane highway.
right. Upside down, you're turning me.
No, I just
You're
thought it was,
giving love instinctively.
Not
Round
everybody
and round,
realizes
you're
that.
turning me. See that, James?
Yeah.
So we're still walking on East 6th Street, because East 6th Street was used extensively in The Godfather 2 for the location where Vito Corleone grew up. Like, it was depicting the Little Italy neighborhood where he grew up in the film, but it was actually filmed here in the East Village on East 6th Street. Now, again, this has nothing to do with The Godfather,
Yep.
because it didn't even exist back then, but I just want to point out one of our favorite vinyl record stores. It's been in business since 1996. Alex Burrell just sent us £5 super
Nice
sticker.
job, Alex.
Thank you so much, Alex. Let me say hi to Alex.
Yeah.
Alex,
Alex,
thank you so
fantastic
much.
job. Thanks for the support.
Look at Mr. Hudson,
Yeah.
Mr. Yankee himself.
Yeah.
Now,
Mr. October. Let me go in and
James, if James wants to go in, I can't go inside because they have music playing, but let me show you. You see, they have it's full of vinyl records. It's all used vinyl records. I mean, sometimes they have an unopened copy of something, but they're not like might have been bought new, but for the most part, it's used vinyl records here at A1 Record Shop. And it's one of our favorite places to look for bargains. They have like the dollar bin records outside the store. Anytime except when it's like really pouring rain, then they'll move it inside. But they have all these lower priced dollar records. Sometimes you find something. Sometimes you even find a movie soundtrack. I mean, I actually see up on the wall that they have the soundtrack to Scarface. I see it up on the wall in there, but like I said, I'm not going to go inside because I don't want them to turn off the music. But James just quickly went inside. James, did you see they had the Scarface soundtrack up on the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah, with blood.
Right? See it? And look at this, guys. Look at this Keith Haring.
Nice.
So A1 Records, an awesome place to check out vinyl. We've live streamed from there many times. And they also buy records. If you're ever See, always buying all types of music. Must be the music. Yeah, you hear it, right, Kayana Maria? Jack
Must
Rapp
be.
says it's the live stream could turn into a crate crawl.
It could
Yeah.
if we're not careful.
If we're not
If
careful.
we're not extremely careful, Jack.
I think the other one
That's
might be
exactly
too
what
far.
could happen.
Like, it doesn't really make any sense because they say 300 something, and like we're still in the 400s. So I think how
Well, we have to head that way.
that way anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So you want to take
Remember, we're
Mr.
heading out
Hudson?
to,
I would take Mr. Hudson.
yeah, we're heading out to.
Yep, I'm following you.
Yeah.
Now, guys, look at this. I want to just show you something real quick. Now, this also used to be, besides Italians who lived in the neighborhood, this area of the East Village had a huge population of Eastern European Jews. Now, this is the center. Look, this was an old temple. Center of the Proskurakover Zion congregation. Can you read that, guys? Oh, do we remember Adam Purple, who was a big community garden? Oh, of course, he was a character. So this was an old temple that they converted into residences. Yeah, I mean, the community gardens is an amazing thing that the East Village has. There's lots of community gardens in and around our neighborhood. There's a beautiful one on East 13th Street. There's also one, larger ones are off of Avenue B. There's with some nice sculptures. I mean, there's almost one on every block.
Almost.
Yeah. So guys,
Another
this is an interesting adaptive reuse. This is now a gallery, but this before it was even a residence. This was a substation, right, James?
Yes.
This was a substation of New York. This building was a substation, and has been bought by the Brandt Foundation, and they actually have an Andy Warhol exhibit right now. You see Andy Warhol. You see all the Polaroids. Give you a sneak peek without paying the $5 to go in. They're having a exhibition now. Andy Warhol, 30 or better than one. It's the Brandt Foundation, and it's an adaptive reuse of this building that was once a substation of New York City. So let me show you. Isn't that cool? Substation. You know, provided power to the subway.
And there's the other synagogue.
And look, they even have a little garden area. Andy Warhol from Pittsburgh, exactly, Boaz. Yeah, so there's a beautiful exhibition. If you want to attend it, it is the exhibition's open for a while. Now here's
Look at this
another
one, guys.
Jewish synagogue. Like I said, this part of the East Village had a huge Italian population, and it also had a huge Jewish population. This is the former Anshe Meseritz congregation. Now the bottom part of it still has a congregation, but the upstairs has been converted into private residence.
Look
Isn't
at that
that
stained
beautiful?
glass.
Look at that stained glass. What's the name of the building? What? The Brandt Foundation building? It doesn't really have a name.
New York substation.
It's an old New York City substation for the subway. If you're talking about this building, I'll go across the street and show it to you. Just let me wait for traffic to go by. You know, call me Carla. You don't want to get hit by a car. So let me show you the outside of the Brandt Foundation building. Here it is. So this was a substation providing power to the subway. And it was bought by the Brandt Foundation, and they adaptively reused it, and now it's a, museum, gallery, I guess you could say, not a museum, a gallery for the Brandt Foundation, and they're currently holding Andy Warhol's 30 are better than one through July 30th. See, through July 30th. There it is. 30 are better than one. 421 East 6th Street is the address. No, AD does not provide power to the subway system anymore. It was a decommissioned substation, decommissioned, meaning like they didn't need it anymore to provide power. This is, I think it actually provided power from when the 2nd Avenue subway
Yeah, ran above.
ran above ground
Way down over on 2nd.
on 2nd Avenue. We're near 1st Avenue now, but you know, the substations, you know, weren't necessarily right adjacent to the subway lines. Look, this whole building's for sale, guys.
Yeah, look at that.
Cushman and Wakefield. You can buy this whole, you can live next to the Brown Foundation. I believe it's this building right here. Look at this building for sale. Guys, if you want to look this up, how much this building is for sale for, this is 407 East 6th Street. 407 East 6th Street. Look, if you want to look it up in the chat, how much this entire building is going for. Oh, Alex gave a super chat. Oh, I must have missed it. Yeah, no, I did get that. Alex Burrell. Yes, I thanked him. Thank you for that.
Alex Burrell, fantastic job. You know that.
Hey, Sally Scipio.
Hey, Sally, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday.
Oh, hi, Wendy. How are you?
Wendy's in the house.
Oh, stay on the sidewalk? Okay. James said stay on the sidewalk.
Yeah, Carla wanders out. In the
Here's Mr. Hudson. 349,500 and negotiable. Wait a minute. So
I guess it's just for this
So
apartment.
it's just for the apartment then? Is
Yeah,
it just
this
the
one.
apartment one is for sale then?
I guess, yeah.
Because it can't be the whole building. The building would be a couple of $1 million. Is that what the listing is for? Just for that apartment? Oh, hey, Green Eyes, James and Carla and Hudson. I got my portograph yesterday.
Oh, nice
They were
job.
worth the 6-month wait. Thank you. Oh, so sorry that you had to wait so long to get that, Green Eyes. But I'm glad you received it. I'm glad you think it was worth the wait. Thank you, thank you.
Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, we apologize for it taking so long. Thank you for the love and support. James, you want to make this? We got 5 seconds.
Careful, man.
Well, how come it looks like it's going to rain, James?
It always looks like it's gonna rain.
Guys,
for us.
it's looking kind of ominous, like it might be
Watch the bike.
going to rain or something. James and I did not bring an umbrella. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today. I mean, where is this weather coming from?
Yeah.
So strange. Oh, here we are. 3, 4, 3, 2, 8. Good, keep on going.
But that girl was friends with my
I'm showing apartment 6K. Rent at 406 6th Street. Oh, got it. AD says the storm is coming from the west. Oh. Now look at this. Look at this beautiful. Look at this old tenement building. Look at that. Oh, William Johnberger just sent us $2 pizza for Hudson.
Nice job,
Oh,
William. Good looking out, William. Thanks for that.
William.
Here's the
William,
Hudster.
Thank you so much. Let's give Hudson a treat. just
Hudson
for
gets a
that.
treat right away.
And then we'll get him pizza later. What do you
Yep.
think? Pizza later?
Guys, we're on East 6th Street, right off 1st Avenue, heading towards 2nd Ave. We're in the East Village doing a Godfather walking tour.
Showing all
Godfather
iconic
1,
2,
and 3.
and 3.
I even
Uno,
like.
dos, tres.
I like number 3, and I'll go on record, even though that's kind of like the bastard, the bastard of the
a lot
group.
of people say that the best one was Godfather 2,
Yes.
the second
yep.
one. And like I said, it was the first time ever that a sequel won an Oscar.
Oh yeah, there's a little rain, right?
Yeah, I just felt a raindrop.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't melt. We don't melt. AD said, "Oh, Hudson's a good doggy. Look at this beautiful. Look at that green fire escape.
Yeah,
And look
right.
at the green lintels. See, those
patina.
are the lintels are these things that are over the windows, like surround
Yeah,
the
yeah.
windows. Those are called the lintels. Yep, I feel the rain. I feel the rain. Guys, I have another iconic location. Oh, anybody need a cat scratch post?
It's been scratched out.
It's been scratched a lot. It's well used.
Yep.
But I want to talk to you about East 6th Street. Again, this was used as a location of Vito Corleone growing up in Little Italy for Godfather 2. They use this block. And in particular, what are we looking for? 3, 2, what did I just say?
There's 324.
328. Oh, over Spicy Moon. Right here, the green one. The blue and green. This in particular was used in the movie. This building right here. You might recognize it if you're a Godfather fan. They definitely use this in outside scenes. Oh, J Reaper 83 just said, hi, James and Carla. Ice cream money for Hudson. $1.99 ice cream money. Oh, now we can get ice cream and pizza for Hudson.
Got it. Ice cream.
Oh, look at that smile. He's doing the Hudster shake. Yeah, guys, it just started raining, but it's okay. We don't mind. Now, this has nothing to do with The Godfather, but I want to show you the location of what is now a community synagogue, but once was the site of St. Mark's Evangelical Lutheran Church. It was a German Lutheran church. And on June 15th, 1904, the church chartered a steamer called General Slocum to take members of their Sunday school on a picnic along the river, along the East River. And they went out on the East River and they sailed up the river with 1,400 passengers. And it entered the infamous Hell's Gate Passage. Now, when we were live streaming last Saturday, we went up to Carl Schurz Park in the Upper East Side, and you could see some of the currents in the East River by the Hell's Gate Passage, because we showed the Hell's Gate Bridge. But this General Slocum caught fire, and it was beached, and it sank on North Brother Island. And an estimated 1,200 people lost their lives, and they were mostly women and children.
Biggest loss of life in New York
right,
City.
Because
up to 9/11.
they were members of this congregation. Oh, I'm going to go underneath the awning here, James, because it's really starting to rain now, and I gotta protect the gimbal because the gimbal's not supposed to get wet. So I'm going to just show the church and what's now a synagogue from here, because this part's closed, James. So that's the site of what was a German Lutheran church that they went out on a picnic and on the General Slocum, a steamer on the East River, and it caught fire, and there wasn't enough life jackets on board for everyone to wear. The life jackets that they had were like all rotten and disintegrated, and all these women and children drowned. It was very tragic. In fact, it was the biggest disaster in New York City's history as far as the loss of life until 9/11 happened, until the attacks of September 11th, because 1,200 people lost their lives on that day. And it was such a horrible incident that a lot of the Germans who lived in the East Village, lived in this neighborhood at that time, moved out of the neighborhood because they were just so upset, like they couldn't, forget about it. They moved to what's now called Yorkville, which is centered around 86th Street and 3rd Avenue, which is basically near where we started our walking tour last Saturday. Yeah, it's so sad, Brenda. Very sad. Girl Nicole says, I can't imagine how horrible that was. Jack Rab says, now we're taking bets on how often Carla goes off track on this, Godfather walking tour. God. Yeah, guys, Carla. Call me Carla. She goes off track sometimes.
Jack, a lot of the time we're going to be standing at our telescope, scanning the horizon for signs of
the Godfather.
The Godfather walking tour.
Right.
On this walking tour.
If you watched last week's walking tour, Bob Dylan. We met a cast of characters.
Yeah. So, Jack Rab is very on the money as usual.
Right, so now back to...
We're going to go right by the...
back to Don Corleone.
Fillmore East, someone asked about.
Oh, cool. Back to Don Corleone. Guys, we're still walking down East 6th Street. Look at this. Look at this remnant. Look at that.
Yeah, you would pick this out of a catalog and then they would hammer that in.
This is cast iron, guys. Isn't that
Solder
awesome?
that, yeah.
Cast iron.
Yep.
So the next one is Mott, James.
Yes, so we have a little ground to
Yeah.
cover. Well, we're going out straight out to 3rd,
Right.
and then we're going to go down Bowery. We'll show some stuff along there and then cut down Mott.
Paul Breakspear is here. Hi, Paul. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, welcome aboard, Paul.
Rebecca says, but is there really any such thing as off track? Not on our channel.
No,
I
you
think
can go anywhere.
anything's game. Anything's game. Now I want to show you another beautiful tenement building with really great terracotta ornamentation.
Yeah.
Let me show you this one. Look at that.
What's going on, Hudson? What's that?
Look at that.
What is it?
I mean, the lower part of it's under
So
scaffolding.
that, guys, that over there, the brick building, between the two lighter buildings.
Yes, is where Fillmore East used to be.
There's a plaque. Let's
There's a
go over
plaque. But let me show you from here. Like, let's go, like, yeah, but let's go right, like, to the end of the block here, James. And we're going to show you our chat asked about Fillmore East. Of course, it has nothing to do with The Godfather. Nothing to do with The Godfather 1, 2, or 3. But you asked about it, we show you. Now, this is that brick building, which I'm putting in the center of the screen now. Center of the screen is the iconic location of the Fillmore East. There it is.
Allman Brothers,
Allman Brothers.
the whole shebang. Allman Brothers, they have classic recordings.
L. King says, I'm enjoying this wonderful tour of New York City, really informative and makes you feel like you're right there. Thank you. Thank you,
Thanks
L.
for hanging
King.
out with us.
Honestly, that's the nicest compliment because that's our goal. When we do a tour like this, we want you to feel like you're walking right along with us. You're having an adventure with us.
Yeah.
You're right here with Hudson. You're right here with smiling boy Hudson walking along with us.
Let's go over to the plaque. Now show the
Yeah,
Jim the
guys.
Mosaic Man made a tribute.
I'm going to show you the plaque.
The pole. Look, Jim
Right.
the Mosaic Man.
This is
Allman Brothers.
Jim Powers, the Mosaic Man, who we've met in our
Zappa.
live streets. Look, Jimi Hendrix.
Yep, Cream.
He made these. He's a
Joplin, Janis.
he's a veteran. He's a Vietnam veteran, and he created what they call the Mosaic Walk of Fame. You see, Fillmore. He even wrote it out.
Yeah.
Fillmore East. He put it in tile because he pays homage. Look, there's the Grateful Dead,
Joni Mitchell. I see.
the band,
Jethro Tull.
Santana,
Yeah.
Black Sabbath. What's this one say? Bill
Graham.
Graham Way.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that one say up there? I can't read that.
Jefferson Airplane.
Jefferson Airplane.
Jefferson Airplane. Yep.
Yeah, extra good. The
Yeah.
Who,
The Who.
Led Zeppelin. You
Guys,
put all the musical greats. So
this is
listen,
in this white
this is now, the bottom floor is now an Apple Bank. There's an Apple Bank, okay? Say what you will. But this was the site of the Fillmore East. 1968 to 71, fans of live rock, folk, and blues music streamed through this entrance during the brief but memorable life of the Fillmore East. The great concert promoter Bill Graham brought The Who, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, the Grateful Dead, and many more into a concert hall beloved by artists and audiences alike for its intimacy, acoustics, and psychedelic light shows.
Oh, you
So
can
this
imagine
is
what's
where
wrapped in there, guys.
the Fillmore East. Oh my God, look at this little cutie pit.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, hi cutie. Friendly? Oh, look at him go.
Yeah.
DC322 says, wow, I didn't know there was a Fillmore East. Yeah. Jimmy's Band of Gypsies, SM69 saying, yup.
Yep.
And LAB said Bill Graham worked with Eddie Money, ex-New York City cop, undercover typist. Oh, wow. Extra good.
Look, he must close at 4 on the weekend.
Yeah. So this way?
We're heading out. Yeah, let's go this way and then take a right
Perfect.
on 4th Street, right?
Perfect. Positively 4th Street.
4th Avenue, March.
Oh, there's Carmine.
Yeah.
Hi, Carmine. How are you? How's everything?
How's everything?
Good, good. Guys, this is the owner of Carmine, the owner of Block Drugs, the most wonderful, wonderful independently owned drugstore in New York City. Guys, if you ever need any prescriptions taken care of, this is the place. He even mails prescriptions to people who don't live in the neighborhood anymore. Bless you, Carmine. You're the best. The best. Look at this beautiful neon sign. His dad was a pharmacist and he took over, and it's our pharmacy. It's where we get our prescription needs if we ever need, any prescriptions. Carmine's such a wonderful, wonderful pharmacist. I can't give it up to a small independently owned pharmacy because they're being pushed out. There's hardly any left. I mean, it's now all these, Walgreens and Duane Reed's and all
This
this.
is a famous place.
Right. This is I don't know if YouTube doesn't give me a copyright strike. I'll just show you what it's called.
Little Jerry.
It's called
Little Jerry.
Little Jerry.
The bar, we'll just call it Little Jerry Seinfeld. Look at the neon up top.
Joe Hernandez, J-1210, says there was a fire in the Fillmore when the Who performed there. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
who always burned the place down, basically.
Oh, AD says, what's the coffee place? Yeah, there's a coffee place, 787 Coffee, right, located right next door to Block Pharmacy. Block Pharmacy has been in business since the 1800s, and it's one of the oldest independently owned pharmacies left in New York City. And we really love it. I mean, I got copyright music going all over the place in the background, but I'll just keep on talking and,
Grease is the word.
Grease is the word. The word, the look, the feeling. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I just got to get away from the music for a second. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Oh, you could show streets.
Yeah. Guys, we're just going to walk down the street for a second. Oh, Golf Alert,
Yeah.
TSI.
Rob
Fairclough. Look at this, is a Smarty Pants from the University of Pennsylvania owns this car.
Hey.
Oh, it's an automatic
Hey,
though.
look at this railing.
Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this artwork. Look at that.
Grease is the word.
Steve Gonzalez says in 2 more weeks I'll be in New York City for the 4th of July weekend. Oh, that will be extra good. It's got groove, it's got meaning. Heather W. is saying the lyrics to
Everybody
Grease
sing
is the
along.
word. Yeah, everyone sing Grease is the word.
Yeah.
Everyone sing along with us.
Motorcycle people are into the grease.
The motorcycle dudes are into the grease. What can I say? Gosh, look at this building, guys. Look at this fire escape. Look at this grand entrance. Yeah, I got it. Look at the lions. Look at the lions, guys. You know I'm a Leo.
And look at these heads up there. They're more like gargoyles.
Again, this has nothing to do,
Nothing.
absolutely nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Vito Corleone or The Godfather. But I'm just showing, walking down this block because it's such a beautiful example with some real beautiful original architecture that, you might feel transported to New York in 1917.
Yeah.
Because that was the depiction of, in Godfather 2, they were trying to depict Vito Corleone's childhood of growing up in Little Italy in 1917. And they did not use the locations in Little Italy for those scenes. They filmed along East 6th Street.
And that's where we're walking now.
Well, we crossed to
Yeah, we're on-
7th.
No, we're
We're still on, good. We crossed, we're on 5th now.
Yeah, James doesn't know where he's
We're on 5th Street, but close enough. Guys, this is another independently owned
let's
record
get
store.
right over here.
I figured I would point it out because we're on record stores now. Again, this has nothing to do with Vito Corleone, but this is another vinyl record store called Stranded Records. They have a great little selection of records too. Again, I can't go inside because I know for a fact that they play music pretty loudly in there. I'm not going to ask them to turn it down, but we can't go in because of you know, copyright strikes, etc., etc. Nick Nicometti said, vote for me if I should run for mayor of New York City. Well, that's Hudson. Steve Gonzalez says, Don Corleone, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about where he says that line. We're in fact walking to that very location in the movie right now. But it's going to take us a little while to walk to because that location is actually in Little Italy. We're in the East Village now, but we're walking towards Little Italy. And we're going to go to that location. What, the lamp?
No, the
Oh.
mural.
Oh yes, very nice mural.
Ukraine, yeah.
Jack was right. Karla's off track again.
Yep.
Yeah. Sharon L says, kind of looks like the Cosby Show location. Yeah,
Driving
I
that
could
train.
see. I could see that. Look at that, El Grillito.
El Grillito.
Auténtico Antiojo Mexicanos. Look at that little guy.
Ojitos.
What is that? What is that little guy?
What's in it? Orojitos. Look, he's like a little bug.
A little bug. It's not a cucaracha, is it?
Better.
But that's not a cucaracha.
your
La
speed.
cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's
The part of Fredo will be played by Steve.
part of
Oh,
the-
El King says Happy Father's Day tomorrow. Thank you guys. James, they're wishing you Happy Father's Day.
Hey, thanks. I already got Karla got me something. We'll talk about it maybe, you know, tomorrow. or
Osfly
Monday.
Girl says, loved your Bob Dylan, how you elevated the knowledge, and now the Godfather tour.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
so
trying.
glad I'm found you today. Oh, extra good, Osfly Girl. Glad you're loving it. Yeah, last weekend it was the All About Bob Dylan, and now we're going back to the 70s. The Godfather, the original
Welcome back.
Godfather, filmed in 1972. And that came out in 1972,
The
and then The
dreams
Godfather
were
2,
your
1974.
Check it out. Welcome back. Oh,
Look at this,
the,
guys.
Block party.
Look at this. Look at this huge
Is
building
this where
going
they have
up.
the dancing?
Guys, guys, sorry, but they're playing a lot of, it's not a live performance, they're just playing music through a DJ, and I'm afraid that the music probably has lots of copyright, so I had to mute it. It's probably, I'm probably getting copyright strikes right now, but I just wanted to tell you what I'm going through. Okay, guys, mic is back on. Sorry about that. We had an unscheduled stop, but it turns out the block party was just, it wasn't a live performance. Usually live performances we're okay with, but it was just a DJ playing music, and you know, we have to be respectful of the various artists who created that song. So, you know, we don't have permission from the artists to have that song playing in the background, so that's why I had to mute it. If you're wondering why you didn't hear any sound for a little while.
Let's cross over and
Again,
chance
apologies
to
for
share.
that. We wanted to show you what was going on, but
All right,
you know, we were unable to.
let's cross.
Jack Rabb just sent us $10 for whatever Hudson wants. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Carte blanche. Did you hear that? Carte blanche. Oh, wait a minute. James, look at this. Guys, look at the Empire State Building. I got to show you the view from the center here. James, go ahead. Look at that. Look at that view, guys. Empire State Building. Look at that. Doesn't that look extra good? We're on the Bowery now. Yes, the famous Bowery. Rev Jen says there should be no copyright with that music. Oh, you never know, Rev Jen. You know, a lot of the Latin music has been bought by people, and we've gotten copyright strikes before for all sorts of you know, owned by this Latin group, and you know, you never know. James, so Jack Rabb sent Hudson $10.
That's fantastic job, Jack. Thanks for that.
You know what? Let's give Hudson some water. He's looking like he could use some. I'll get it from the.
Let's do it in front of John Michelle Basquiat.
Oh yes, I couldn't think of a better place to give Mr. Hudson some water than in front of the artist, the legendary artist. May he rest in peace, Jean-Michel Basquiat. This is his former
Hung out with Madonna.
residence. He
So
hung
there's
out.
that.
Right. Watch out for the pigeons, James.
Oh, them bastards.
This is the residence, and you can live here. Look, building for lease.
Yeah? Look, there's a plaque now.
Yeah, building for lease. This is where Jean-Michel Basquiat lived. Jean-Michel Basquiat, from 1983 to 1988, lived and worked here. This is a former stable owned by his friend and mentor, Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol owned this building, and they let Jean-Michel Basquiat live here.
Isn't that fantastic?
You know what, maybe here.
Yeah,
Can you
just
hold
get
that?
Hudson some water. Guys, we're going to get the Hudster some water. Welcome aboard today. Basquiat, right, Mr. Bot? Nick, hey. Different strokes for the different folks. That's all I could say. Nick? Read his biography. Awesome picture of him and Madonna back when she was but a lad.
James, it's meat-infused water.
Yeah, Bob B's loving it. What street is this? This is Great Jones Place, right off Bowery.
James, show them make art, get rich, ask me how. Here,
Yeah.
I got Hudson.
Yep, got it.
Oh.
I got it. There we go. Oh, there we are.
There we are.
What does it say? Make,
Just drop Hudson's leash.
All
Go
right.
to the right, by the plaque.
all right.
Below the plaque and to the right.
Gotcha. Make art, get rich, ask me how. Well, look at, there's a spider there. Oh, it's gone now. I hope it didn't jump. Oh, there it is. Look. All right.
Oh, I'm going to show the firehouse, James.
Yeah, show that beautiful firehouse.
The fireman's up on the thing. So.
On the veranda.
Yeah, so there we go. And there we go. Guys, I want to show you something beautiful. You know, off track again. This has nothing. Oh, wait. James. Look at how thoughtful. Look at how thoughtful.
He can't help himself.
Huts, I got your treat. They have dog treats. How thoughtful. How thoughtful. No, he's like, I don't want it now.
I'll save it for later.
Save it for later. I just had water now. Thank you. Save it for later. Guys, I want to show you one of the most beautiful firehouses in New York City. Engine Company 33. Check this out. Look at this gorgeous firehouse. Engine 33. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous firehouse. Look at that, guys. Look at this firehouse, guys. Isn't it stunning? It's one of the most beautiful firehouses in New York City, I think. I have a question for you. Because this firehouse is so old, does it have like a winding staircase instead of the straight one, you know, so the horses can't go up? You do? Because I saw, you know, in the, on the west side, I think it's engine, maybe it's 55? I can't remember what engine company it is, but we saw another one, and when we went inside, he showed me that that there's not a straight staircase, and he was explaining it's so old because it was the engines were pulled by horses, so I figured this must be the same way. Oh, cool. Well, this is a beauty. You work in a beautiful firehouse. Thank you for your service. Thank you. So guys, this beautiful firehouse. Look at this. Engine Company number 33, built in 1898. Wow, 1898. By Ernest Hague and W.B. Chambers, a striking example of the French Beaux Arts style of architecture. At the time of its construction, it was also the headquarters of the chief of the fire department. Wow. Its colorful and flamboyant design, and otherwise utilitarian structure is particularly appropriate to its function. Its scarlet and gold horse-drawn engines and daring firemen were the envy and admiration of every day. Oh my God, look, the gate just opened. See, now this is a straight staircase. So that must have been not one of the original ones, because then the horses could climb it because, yeah, oh wow. So I guess some of it's been reconstructed, but when we visited this other old firehouse, he told us about how some of the staircases had to be spiral. Wow, look at that, guys. Jonathan just sent us $1.99. Thank you so much, $1.99 super chat. We appreciate it. Guys, and I want to just mention that firefighter first grade John Deary bravely defended and protected life and property. May he rest in peace. Also, firefighting Ruby Nietzscheman, who made the supreme sacrifice on October 13th, 1956. So there's some more plaques of other members of this fire department who lost their lives. I always like to bring attention to that. Stephen O.A. Williamson and Frank C. Murray, firefighter third grade on March 3rd, 1930. So this is interestingly, and I'm happy to say, nobody from this particular firehouse lost their lives on 9/11, which is tremendous. Oh, here they come. Let me get out of their way. Hold on, let me get out of their way. I gotta get out of their way. Engine Company 33 is coming back. Here they go. Here they go. What a beautiful firehouse. Gorgeous. Okay, here they go. It's opening up. They're gonna go in. Now watch with precision as he, think about how precise he has to get in. The opening to get in is very narrow. Watch how he'll just do it in one turn. Let's watch. Here he goes. Look at that. He makes it in one cut. Now that's a Parker, right? One cut and he's in. Look at that. You know he's good at parallel parking his own car. If he can do that with the Engine 33, extra good. Is Kramer on the back of the truck? Yeah. Oh God, I remember that episode. Our local fire engine is engine 33 also. Oh, Linda B, extra good. Do we have a picture of this? Because it's such a beautiful firehouse. James also wanted to point out.
The face in the middle, right? No, look. Look how
Oh,
worn it
wow.
is, right there.
Yeah, let me back up. James, look what James found across the street from the firehouse. Look at this face in terracotta.
Yeah.
Again, this has nothing to do with The Godfather.
It's looking at the firehouse, like it's saying, "Hey, you kids, get off my lawn."
Joe Hernandez says, "Wow, he is a great driver."
Do you see that?
Yeah, give it up for him. Backing in like
Did you
one
see?
turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing, James.
Yeah.
Should I take a photo or?
Sure. Wow.
We got the right. Yeah. No, we don't. All right, why not? Show what I'm doing.
I will. Right across from the firehouse, guys.
Again, this has nothing to do with The Godfather.
A very angry and unbelieving face. Carla's gonna get a picture of the firehouse. There you go. We're on Great Jones Place between Lafayette and Bowery.
Hold on, James. I gotta just wait for the car. I'll carry that.
What settings you have it on, hon?
13 and reading 80.
13 and 80, huh?
What do you think?
That sounds perfect. F13, guys, the shutter speed 80. Doing great.
Extra good.
Extra good. Here comes a
Oh, what is that?
drift car.
It's got a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
Got a lot of
Yeah. It's a Toyota. Looks like he does some drifting, or wants to give the impression.
Okay, now back.
Remember this? This is where we went on one of our first dinner dates.
Yes,
Time Cafe.
guys, back to our scheduled walking tour, which is highlighting the many locations in the
Yeah.
Lower East Side, East Village, Little Italy of the Godfather's movie. Godfather 1, 2, and 3. Now, we already showed the amazing location where the infamous strangle scene took place. The strangle scene
Yeah.
at Vazek's, aka a horseshoe bar on the corner of East 7th Street and B, where the Rosado brother, played by Danny Aiello, strangled Frank Pentangeli. Strangled him. And then we saw the ensuing
We're gonna watch
scene
all 3
outside.
Godfathers again.
Yeah, we're gonna watch, guys.
That's our group
I have a
homework.
little homework assignment for anyone in the chat if you choose to, if you like homework assignments.
Yeah. If you're looking
On-
for something to
If you're looking to something
Watch
to do
something.
this weekend, remember Monday's a holiday
Oh,
in the
look at
United
that.
States. Monday is a holiday in the United States, so you might have off of work because it's Juneteenth. We are going to do a continuation of our build, right, James? We're going to do the continuation of our puzzle build
Yep.
of the Jazz Club.
Jazz Club
But
puzzle
we're going to
build,
be
guys.
talking about. Interesting.
It's a big
We're going to
rock.
be talking about trivia questions for some great prizes. We're going to be giving away some prizes. And a lot of the chat questions are going to involve The Godfather.
Yeah.
So I would say if you were looking for something to do this
Make more
weekend,
biscuits.
is either rent, stream, or however or maybe you own it, watch The Godfathers 1, 2, and 3 because you might win yourself
Better get
some good
started
prizes. Sharon L says my nephew's birthday is Juneteenth.
Nice.
Rev Jen says I will not watch the Godfather movies because of what happened to the horse.
Oh.
Oh well, you can just skip scenes that are
Disturbing like that.
disturbing
I
like
agree
that.
with
I
Rev Jen.
agree. I believe
That's a tough thing.
I
I
agree
skip
with
over
you.
it.
You did not have to.
Kind of just fast forward.
There's some
over
scenes. Oh, look at that truck.
it. Yeah.
There's some
New
scenes
Bronco.
that I think are little,
Yep.
that weren't necessary. But
Look at the sculptures on the floor.
okay, this is not part of the
Guys,
Godfather.
we're still making our way.
Again, we are
James caught his eye.
making our way to Little Italy. Again, this is not. Oh, look at this! Look at this mailbox area.
Yeah.
I want to bring you back in time. Look at that. You're just an open mailbox area. Anybody can just take your mail. Look at this. Back when people trusted one another. No locked mailboxes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Now I want to show you something really beautiful. Look at this. This is Hudson's. Look, it's Hudson's crowns.
Yeah, he donated his crown.
Hudson donated all his crowns.
All his crowns in there.
I want to show you a beautiful building. The Gene Frankel Theater, which has gorgeous artwork, Dreams of Hyperion, sculpture by Bruce Williams. I want to show you Bruce Williams. Yeah, I'll show across the street, but I want everyone to get close enough. Are you New Yorkers? Paul, I am a born and raised New Yorker. You could probably tell by my accent. Yes, I was born in Mount Sinai Hospital in Harlem. I grew up in the Bronx, and I've pretty much lived, with the exception of a couple of times where I had to do some work-related training, in New York my entire life. I went to school in New York. I even went to college in New York. Everywhere in New York.
My father was a mechanic.
Yeah.
His father was a mechanic.
Right.
Let's go across and show those things. Here, be careful.
So artist Bruce Williams, look at these sculptures that he attached to the building here. And I love this street. This is a beautiful street. It's Bond Street is the name of the street. Look at that. Look at how they go up almost the whole length of the building. I'm gonna zoom. Karla's talking. Exactly, Wild Bill. AD was born in Schenectady, but I moved to Florida a year later, so no accent for me. Isn't that cool? Yeah. It's called, its sculptures are by artist Bruce Williams, and this is now on the ground floor of the Gene Frankel Theater.
Look at the sidewalk.
Look at the sidewalk here. This is Bond Street is like a very arty street now. Look at that. Andy Wood, those figures, it's figures from his imagination. You know, it's just sculptures. It's figures of people. It's, I guess, that's what he envisions. Hyperion, Let's see if Hudson would like a treat now.
Yeah, thanks again, Jack Rapp. Thanks our channel supporters.
No, he doesn't want the treat now. He says, keep it for me for later. Keep it for me for later. So guys, back on track to our Godfather walking tour.
We're gonna go down Mott first, right? Or
if you've never watched our channel before,
we get off track.
What we announced is the topic of the day, or the destination of the day.
Yeah.
Don't be alarmed if we go off track, because it's just that we're excited to show you different treasures along the way.
Look at them lining up for gym shoes.
Yeah, look at them lining up for this. This store is called
They have fancy gym shoes.
KITH, and they have
fancy gym shoes.
James is being
Gym
silly
shoes.
now.
I had
But they have
church shoes and gym shoes.
drip.
School shoes?
They have drip here. They have the latest drip, the latest fashion, and they line up. They wait online just for the pleasure of being able to buy the latest drip from this store. Oh my God, look at the giant tennis ball, James. Hudson would love that. A giant tennis ball for Hudson. It is at a sale. No, they don't have any sales here. Everything's expensive. This is expensive stuff. See, Montclair. I mean, they don't have price tags visible, but everything's super expensive in here. Like thousands of dollars and stuff. If somebody came out with Somebody came out with a shopping bag. I'd ask them how much they just spent.
50 years ago. No, I'm talking about past 50 years. No, what's the dog? That dog owed me some money. Jumped out the cab last night. He owed me $9.47.
Oh, because of the Yankees?
No, because we left the strip club.
Hudson's in the thick of it, honey.
See, they thought they recognized. They thought they recognized Hudson from the strip
The
club.
gentleman's club. I'm sorry. It's a gentleman's club.
Montclair jackets are very well made. Rev Jen,
Hey, Carla.
I am sure they are.
Are we going down Mulberry or Mott?
Mulberry
Mulberry first?
to Mott. Oh, Mott first.
Mott over here. Go.
Yeah,
The next one.
yeah,
So
guys.
let's get in the shade.
We're gonna now be entering the edges of Little Italy, where we're going to be actually showing you more locations from The Godfather.
Something even remotely close to The
Right.
Godfather.
Yeah, sorry that we got sidetracked, but oh, another sidetrack. Look at this. Guys, I gotta show you this. Custom built Land Rovers and motorcycles. Look at this. If you're into motorcycles, check this out. Jane Moto. Oh, the tall skinny building was the Purple Rain Cafe back in the day. And look at this, custom built Land Rovers. Brooklyn Coach Works. Andy Wood says Hudson does not frequent gentlemen's clubs.
No.
No.
Only as a VIP. Only as a VIP if they pay him to show up.
William Dronberger says maybe Hudson sneaks out to the gentlemen's clubs after we go to sleep.
While we're filming J&K After Hours.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that's something like that, right?
Oz Girl says no, Hudson has more taste than that.
Of course.
Oh, Gorge got the Pink 45 single.
Nice.
Oh, Gorge, extra good. Happy belated birthday to you, Gorge. I'm glad you got our 45 single. We're going to be giving away more 45s on Monday.
Yeah.
If you tune in on Monday,
Nice
we're going
job,
to
George.
be doing a trivia contest.
And we sent George.
Brush up on your Godfather trivia. And maybe we'll have some questions from today's tour. So whoever watches today's tour will have an advantage in the trivia contest. But guys, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, Gorge is our wonderful, George is his name, but we call him Gorge because that's how he writes it. Wonderful moderator for our channel. And we sent him a 45 of Pink Floyd The Wall that we found in our storage unit. And it was his birthday, and he wanted it, and we're
Yeah,
like,
it had the original jacket.
it had the original jacket, everything, and we're like, would you like this? No problem. It's yours, and we mailed it to him.
Yeah. Look at Mickey Mouse over there.
Monday is Dutch word of the day. Tune in. Oh, love it.
I know.
L
Oh, I
King
know,
says Hudson's
I
a
know.
very important dog.
You're so cute, friend.
Let me show you this. Look at this. Look at this Mickey Mouse
It's
thing.
in 3D.
It's a 3D Mickey Mouse. I'm going to show you 3D. Lori Torres says, I just saw you talking around about Godfather locations. I'm so excited. This is my daughter's favorite movie. She's watching with me. Oh, extra good. Lori, when you get a chance, watch the replay because we already showed three different locations that were used in the filming of the movie. In particular, the scene on Godfather 2 where the Zotto brothers strangles Frank Pantagelli. So check that out. That was filmed at the bar called Horseshoe Bar, aka Vazek's, aka 7B, which is on the corner of Avenue B and East 7th Street in the East Village. Right now, we are
Look at
walking.
the fire towers, water towers. They look nice, huh?
Yeah, just watch that, you know.
Yeah. Guys, look at this view. That's looking down Lafayette Street west, towards the west side. Towards Jesus. Houston Street,
Let me just take this.
towards the west side.
I think I should.
That's Lafayette Street, the cross street. We're 2 blocks over.
So guys, now I'm going to be crossing in to what once was part of Little Italy before Little Italy got dwindled down. But I'm going to just talk about The Godfather. Yeah, I do too. I'm going to talk about The Godfather in general now. Now, if you're familiar with the Godfather movies, the village of Vito Andolini's youth is supposedly Corleone, a real town 20 miles south of Palermo in western Sicily. Though the locale seen in the movie is around Taormina in the northeast of the island. They also use New York City's Ellis Island, where Vito Andolini became Vito Corleone. However, we're not going to be going to Ellis Island today because you need advanced tickets for that. So you can't just, you know.
They're saying hi to Hudson.
You just can't hop on
Those
the.
people knew Hudson.
Oh, cool. You can't just hop on the ferry to. Oh, nice jazz.
Yeah.
You just can't hop on the ferry.
Right?
To go to Ellis Island, but that was also used in the movie.
Love on the streets of Mott.
But what we're walking on now is Mott Street.
Yeah.
Now
Look at this
Mott
little
Street, yes, Mott Street in Little Italy. Now let me show you. This is a beautiful painting of Mott Street.
By
Mott
Ron
Street.
Crawford.
Mott Street. Look at Hudson. Look at the painting of Mott Street. Mott Street in Little Italy is where Robert De Niro opens his olive oil shop in the movie. But it was merely a front for him to develop the network of favors and debts that would form the basis of his mafia empire. But right now, that's where we're walking, on Mott Street. Now, Mott Street is where, like I said, Robert De Niro playing Vito, you know, Vito Corleone, has his olive oil shop.
You need that. Oh, quick, didn't you?
I got Henry Hill's autograph in Vegas years ago. Love Goodfellas.
Henry Hill, yeah.
Oh, Keith Havens.
Oh, fantastic
definitely.
job, Keith. Guys, we're looking down south, down Mott Street. Just love this area.
And then we're going to cross to Mulberry.
Yeah, we have to get
Guys,
a battery on here.
Yeah, we have to do a little battery check. So
I'm just going to show you Mott looking north, tree-lined, quaint, a perfect place for a Saturday stroll. I don't think you could do any better. Nice and shady, nice breeze, right, hon?
You got it. Just hang out there for a second.
Yeah, look at this. These are all Ron Crawford drawings here in the windows. Nice job, Ron. Wherever you may be, if you're watching, a tip of the hat to you. Right, hon? Carla's getting the battery out. That's what we have to do. Every now and then you need a battery change.
Guys, I'm going to try this adapter. We're going to see if it works. It may not work, but we're going to give it a try. I found that thing again, James.
Yeah, beautiful, some jazz playing.
So we're going to rely on
Miles
the chat.
Davis, it could be.
Sounds like it. Guys, we're going to rely on the chat to let us
Could
know
be
if they
Charlie
can still
Parker
hear us.
too.
What do you think, James?
Yeah.
We're
Let's
gonna
try
see
the
if it
splitter.
works.
Here's Carla. Let's see if it works.
Guys, we're going to need your help. I know you can hear me now, but
Put me in, Coach.
we took off the external battery. Please let me know in the chat if you can still hear me.
In the chat.
Not now. Hold on.
Right.
Can you still hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Guys, can you still hear me? Please let me know if you still have audio. All good. Oh, excellent. It's working.
It's alive.
We got a new splitter that enables us to still live stream with external microphone on to cut down on the wind noise, but charge our battery at the same time. Oh wow, look at those shoes.
Nice, big shoes.
Oh, this is a resale shop. Look, those are Marni and Prada. Guys, this is a retail shop, resale shop for designer, like designer goods. If you're interested in getting secondhand designer goods, that's a great place. That everything is definitely authentic that they sell there. So guys, we're walking along this gorgeous brick wall that is part of St. Patrick's old cathedral. Now you might be familiar with St. Patrick's Cathedral and you'll immediately think of Fifth Avenue. However, that is not the original location of St. Patrick's Cathedral. The original location is right here, and it looks like there's a wedding. It's a wedding crasher. We're wedding crashers yet again. Oh my God, there's a wedding here today at the old St. Patrick's Cathedral. Congratulations to the bride. Congratulations. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful dress.
Thanks.
May you have many, 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 many happy years together.
Thank you so much.
Guys, what a beautiful place to get married. This is the original St. Patrick's Cathedral. I know that you might be familiar with the St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue, but this is the original one. And this is where, if you're a Godfather fan, this is the cathedral on Mulberry Street where the baptism occurs at the end of Godfather 1, which came out in 1972. Director Francis Ford Coppola cuts between the holy ritual and like gory images of the many enemies Michael Corleone, played by Al Pacino, has ordered to be gunned down while he's in church with his newborn son. So that happens right here at the old St. Patrick's, thank you so much, old St. Patrick's Cathedral. Now I'm gonna be quiet as we go inside because there's service going on, so I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. But remember, this is where the Godfather and the Godfather 1, this is where the baptism scene takes place in Godfather 1. And Francis Ford Coppola cuts between scenes from the Godfather and people being mowed down. I'm sorry, I thought it was his newborn son. I haven't watched the movie in a while. Yes, Valerie Rogers, they let you inside with a camera, it's no problem. I've been in here before. Guys, I'm being quiet. I'm not talking because I'm inside a church, so I'm trying to be respectful. People are praying. Trying to be quiet. Guys, this is the catacombs. You can take a tour of the catacombs. These are steps that lead to the catacombs in the church. They do candlelight tours. Now this is they just got married. They just got married, bless them. They just got married. Isn't that beautiful? We said congratulations to the happy couple. They just got married. So beautiful, so beautiful. They're so blessed to be married in such a beautiful church, St. Patrick's Old Cathedral. And guys, if you've been following along, this is the infamous scene at the end of the first Godfather movie where the baptism takes place. Now, I thought it was the baptism of his son, but somebody in the chat said I thought it was the girl that was being baptized, but I thought it was his son. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's been a while since I watched the movie. I thought it was his son. Yes, AD, you can go inside the tombs. It's a special tour. You have to pay for the tour. Now, I want to talk to you about this St. Patrick's Cathedral, because Francis Ford Coppola and Al Pacino actually returned to film at St. Patrick's Old Cathedral for The Godfather Part 3 in 1990 for a scene in which Michael is inducted into a papal order. I don't know if you remember that, but in The Godfather 3, which is probably a papal order, it's not as a popular movie as Godfather 1, where that baptism scene takes place, but in Godfather 3, they return back to the St. Patrick's Cathedral, old St. Patrick's Cathedral, for the scene where Michael is inducted into the papal order. So now we're going to go to Mulberry Street, because now we're in the nitty gritty. Now, guys, this is the beautiful. I can go around and show you guys. This is the beautiful. They have a cemetery where a lot of famous people have been buried as well. See, old St. Patrick's Cathedral. Construction on this first cathedral was begun in 1809, the year following the creation of the diocese. The original building, designed by Joseph Mangan, was dedicated in 1815 and enlarged in 1838 to 1842. But it was almost totally destroyed by fire in 1866. This rebuilt structure was rededicated 2 years later, and in 1879 the new cathedral on Fifth Avenue was opened, and Old St. Patrick's became a parish church. But it was originally the first St. Patrick's Cathedral. Now this is the cemetery that currently doing a walking tour right now. You can pay to do a walking tour. You can see there's tombs. Within these grounds are buried the pioneering priests. Jack Rapp says this is Dorothy Day's home parish. And as you saw, because we just went inside, it's a gorgeous cathedral. I mean, a beautiful, stunning, stunning cathedral. And we love its old brick. Look at this brick. You can tell how old it is because it's like, it's not perfectly straight. You see, this is not an optical illusion. Like, it's not perfectly straight. Like, the wall is kind of, I don't think it's really charging, James.
It's not plumb.
No, so it's not doing a thing. So
That's not charging.
no.
All right, guys, we're just fixing our battery. Guys, one of my favorite spots in the city is outside here and inside. Old St. Patrick's Church. Prince, Mott Street, right on the corner there. I remember I was going to have a
Can you take all this away?
part 3 of a 3-part surgery. And the day before,
Yeah. Hold on to that.
yep, I started to get a little nervous, you know, it's understandable. It's an uncomfortable thing, and I'd been through it twice before, so I knew what was coming. You know, it'd take about 8 hours, I'd be under. And Carla said, why don't we just take a walk down Mott? And I remember the day before that surgery, me and Carla just walked down here. Sat in the church a while, walked up and down Mott and Mulberry. And I've always had a special place for it after that. And it really helped me out that day, just walking. Certain places in the city, right, hon? They stick with you.
Right.
Carla took good care. Next day, she waited for me forever. And, yep, that was that. St. Patrick's Old Cathedral. Beautiful. Mott Street, Prince. And like Carla's saying, you can see the wall is in plumb. Kind of leaning inward and outward. Graveyard on the other side. Just beautiful. We're getting our battery together. Hope you guys are enjoying this little tour of Godfatherisms.
Yeah, sorry about the wind.
Godfather 1, 2, and 3. All worthy. I mean, a good watch. Good binge watch.
Yeah, why isn't this working? I know.
Now we're heading over to Mulberry, right?
There we go. It's going now. Okay.
Well, not even. They're probably doing more than that.
So guys, Old St. Patrick's Cathedral. Now I'm gonna go walk
Let's head
around.
across to the shade.
We're gonna walk around the edge of it, but we're gonna cross to the shady side of the street because that way I can show you the whole how beautiful. Like we went inside and you could see from when I was inside how big it is, but look at how big it is from the outside. You can really appreciate it. So, Old St. Patrick's Cathedral, used in both Godfather 1, the baptism scene at the end of the movie of Godfather 1, and also they returned to the Old St. Patrick's Cathedral in Godfather 3 when Michael Corleone is inducted into the papal order. Sofia Coppola did her own projects as director and producer years later. Oh, yes.
Suicides.
Virgin Suicides, yes. James and I watched that movie.
Great
And
soundtrack. With
we
the Man
also
in the Air.
we also liked her in Godfather 3. I mean, I know people kind of knocked on Francis Ford Coppola for putting his daughter in the movie, but I thought she did a good job. I mean, that's just me. It's just, you know, that's just my opinion.
Yep.
Now we're on Mulberry Street, guys. So here's you know, you enter the old St. Patrick's Cathedral from Mott Street, but its address is usually, you know, it's Mulberry Street. So you can see there's the front of it. Now, right outside the church on Mulberry Street is where, after a stunning shootout, Andy Garcia's Vincent Mancini kills Joe Mantegna's Joey Zaza. So this is where the infamous killing of Joey Zaza happened,
Yes.
right here on Mulberry Street, guys. Now, Mulberry Street gets a lot of traffic, so I can't, you know, walk in the middle of the street, but you might recognize the street from that Joey Zaza street. Joey Zaza. And now we're going to another location. There's lots of things in Little Italy associated with the Godfather movies. Lori Torres says, yeah, people gave her a hard time, but to put it so quickly, she did great. I thought so too. I honestly thought that Sofia Coppola did a great job. Now look at this. Nice water. Does Hudson want any water?
I don't know if there's nothing in it.
Nothing in there? Oh, poor little Hudson. There's nothing in there for Hudson. It's okay. I'll get him water. Gorgeous. Part 3 was okay.
Why not?
Look at these pretty flowers. Look at this. Pretty. Wow, look at that shirt, James. Tiger style. Tiger style. Tiger style. Keith Haven saying, my mother was a Catholic nun and left the convent to become a teacher and met my father. I didn't have any candy or sugar until I was 9 years old. Oh my God, Keith Havens, oh my God. I feel for you. Oh, look at this. Look at how cute this little kid shop. So cute, yeah, a lot of music.
Very similar.
James, can I have some water? I don't mind.
It's right here, right? Guys, thick of mulberry right here. Sharon L, can we go back for that tiger shirt? Yeah, Sharon L, tiger style. Yep, right down there. Good, we're on the schedule. Looking good. It's beautiful out, guys. Oh, you want to get Hudson slice?
Okay, guys. Do we want to get it here or should we get it from on Ken there?
Yeah.
Guys,
Thanks to our supporters.
we're gonna get Hudson some pizza, but we're not gonna get it right now. We have another pizzeria that we absolutely adore their pizza. What's this big line for, James? What are they waiting online for? Wow, I wonder what this line is for. I'm not sure what the line is for. I can ask. What is this line for? Oh, for the cafe? Oh, guys, wow, this is a line for the cafe. Cafe Leon Dior. Very long line. Wow. To get into the cafe. James. I want to photograph this. I never got it.
sure.
If I can.
Sure, yeah, Carla's gonna get a photo of Van Louis. We loved their ice cream storefronts. Now we're on Spring Street. Spring Street and Mulberry, looking towards Mott. Think a Little Italy. Get Hudson some water. Valerie Rogers. Definitely a good thought for the Hudster. He loves to wet his whistle.
I'm just gonna get the.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out of the way. You got it. Carla's just getting a picture. There's historic spring lines over this way. Upside Pizza. See, it's busy. Busy day here. There's Carla taking a picture. Yes, the park has gotten renovated. Good call, Lou Lopez. Nice job, Lou Lopez. Reverend Jenny, honey, $20
Oh my God.
for
Rev
Hudson's
Jen.
slice of pizza.
Oh, we know just the place. We're gonna go. We have 3 favorite pizza places in all of New York City, and we're gonna go to one of them to get it. Look,
Beautiful.
I've been meaning to get this shot, and it's always somebody outside.
Trey Bella.
If we can get it.
Beautiful. Guys, it is
Oh, they have some concert
Poppin'.
shirts.
yeah.
You want to check it out? Rev Jen, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. You know, I just noticed. I'm like, oh, what's?
Probably saw this last week. This was already there.
Yeah. Look at this,
Hello.
guys. Hi, how are you? Look at that. You never know what you might find on the street here. Just trying the jacket on.
Yeah?
Guys, look, it's like shark skin. Like a shark skin, but it's not. But it's kind of like it. Let's see if there's any more concert.
Where is he?
Motley Crue.
Are you gonna see him tomorrow for Father's Day? Good. This feeler's dope. This one's only $20. Cool. That's the young business is fun.
Aaliyah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's a Rolling Stones. That's a cool one. Gorge. Iron Maiden. They got a lot of vintage tees. You never know what you might find on the street. And look at Hudson. Hudson's like, I just want to get my pizza.
What are you getting, a hard sell over there?
Guys, so we're on Mulberry Street. Now, we have a couple more iconic locations from the Godfather movies that were filmed right here on Mulberry Street, right where we are now. And actually, I'm going to talk about Mulberry Street. Right, smack dab on Mulberry Street. Get the Stone shirt and a pizza. Oh, Osfly loved the movie Pope of Greenwich Village. Oh, that's a good one. Check this out. This is cool. Playing chess on the street. I love that.
And backgammon.
Chess and backgammon. Oh, that's great.
Way to go. Hey, and look, the Maybach SUV.
Look, Hudson's SUV, Maybach SUV. Oh my God, how much is this thing?
Center locking rims.
Center locking rims. Wow.
Yeah, on that thing, yeah.
Maybach. This is the ultra exclusive SUV by the Mercedes brand.
Yeah.
Parked right here on the street. Hudson style. Status. Look, they don't even have a license plate.
Not it. Oh, it's up in the window.
Status. Oh, it's New Jersey. New Jersey. Great parking skills, yeah. great parking skills, yes.
Go in there and
For what? Oh,
maybe, maybe out some clothing, some
yeah.
threads.
Yeah. So guys, we're coming up. We're walking down Mulberry Street because a lot of iconic locations from the Godfather movies were filmed right here. Let's make it across the street, James. On Mulberry Street. Now, pizza now or pizza later? Guys, pizza now or continue our tour and get pizza later? Which one? I'm going to put it up onto the chat because it's either... Oh, yes. Guys, I've answered. I'm not going to even put it up to the chat. I am going to, it's going to be pizza later because I'm going to explain why. Don't worry, it'll still be on film. We'll definitely get pizza for Hudson, but we're going to, I didn't mean to ask you the question and then just, you know, just decide myself. But there's a reason for us saying, let's go to see the other locations on Mulberry Street first and then get pizza. Order pizza and pick up later. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Maybe we get a whole entire pie. I like how you're thinking. I like how you're thinking. Water for Hudson. Yes, that's what we're going to do. But first I want to show you something. Guys, come in here. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous example of ironwork. Look at that. Look at those fire escapes. This is one of my most prettiest, I think one of the prettiest buildings in Little Italy. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, guys, I'm going to get Hudson some water because let's get Hudson water. James, can you hold this for a second?
But I don't.
We're going to get Hudson some water. Don't you worry. Oh, James.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Ready? Don't show me.
Yep. Yep, guys. We're setting up Hudster. Carla's up to something. It's quiet. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Pizza Hudson. Pizza Hudson.
Now you know why I didn't say get pizza now.
He's in the big pizza. Let me back up and show it. Look at this, guys.
Are you ready?
Yeah, look at he's got his own little pizza window. Go
Can
ahead.
everyone see him?
Yep.
Okay, do over.
Here we go.
Oh, oh my God, my bad.
0 for 2. He got it.
I got it. It was my bad, my bad.
Line drive.
One more?
Yeah, one more for the Hudster. Hey, sharing out Pizza King.
Oh, my
Alex
bad
Burrell.
again.
You sly one, Carla. Hey, back row visual popping in. Thanks again, Reverend
One
Jen.
more, one more.
Yeah, one more.
Okay, ready, Hudson? You gotta catch. Oh, he got it. He got
He
it.
got it.
Very talented.
In the pizza with the Yankee bandana.
I mean, how more New York can this be?
How more?
Oh my gosh.
Could it be any more?
The Pizza King. The
Mr.
Pizza
Hudson's
King.
cool, right, Mr. Chu?
You're kidding me right now.
That's him. He's the Pizza King. He
Oh my
loves
gosh.
pizza. His
He's the
name is
Pizza
Hudson.
King. His name is Hudson.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, Mr. Bob Newell. Popping in. Look at the Hudster.
James, should he stay there while I get him water?
Yeah, get him. No. No, let's let him down.
James said let him down and then he'll have
Could
some
be
water.
warm up there.
Okay.
Always thinking of our Hudson.
There you go.
Very graceful, Hudson.
Very graceful. Oh,
Very graceful.
bless you.
God bless
Bless
you.
you.
Hudson will do anything for treats. Brenda Nelson. Let's get him some water.
Yes, I'm going to get him some water right now.
You want to get it from Cafe Roma? Say hi to them. It's right across the street. Guys, It's a mission through Little Italy. Yes. Right over here. SM60. I'm going to double check with Carla, but I believe that was it. Here's the old sign, hand painted. Carla, the original Umberto's was across the street,
Yes.
right? Good, I had it right.
Yes. Over
Right
there.
across over there.
Hi, how are you?
Random exploring. It's a good thought, random exploring. Always thinking. Hey, Joe Taylor, popping in and out. Nice having you along today. Here comes Carla with some agua fria.
After some well-deserved treats,
Hey, Proper Joe.
nice cold water from Hudson.
Orion, Freestyle Adventures in the house. She's
Oh,
out.
hi, Orion.
Hudson knows every corner of the city.
Look, someone's doing their laundry. James.
Yeah, it looks very summery.
Look at it.
Yeah, they hang their laundry up on the windowsills. You got it.
Look, James, look at the fire hydrants.
Yeah, look at that. Even the fire hydrants have a taste of the old country.
Yeah, so
Now you're going to talk about this one here. City Advent tours, $5. Please get him another slice. Looks like he wants more.
Oh, we
Stay
will.
safe out there.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
City
City
Advent
Adventures. Guys, we're going to order a whole pie. But first, I want to talk about another iconic location used in the Godfather movies. Oh, okay, sure. In The Godfather, Part 3, Vincent and Mary Corleone have a drink at this bar, the Mulberry Street Bar. Now, it was also used in The Goodfellas and The Sopranos, but Mary Corleone has a drink right here at the bar.
Not record me. Can you pretend I'm standing here and not record me?
No, oh, sorry, not film you. I gotcha.
Pretend I'm a human being and I'm standing.
Okay. No. I didn't mean to interrupt your private space. So Vincent and Mary Corleone drink right here at the Mulberry Street Bar. You could see it. Extra, extra, extra good.
Fantastic job.
Now, I want to talk about one of the most famous scenes. The most famous scenes, guys. One of the most famous scenes. The quintessential scenes in the Godfather Part 2 movie takes place right here on Mulberry Street. Right here on Mulberry Street, a young Vito Corleone assassinates Dan Finucci, a black handler, extortionist, amidst the feast of San Gennaro. If you remember the scenes from the movie, they're marching by. They've got the statue. They've got the statue of San Gennaro, and the feast is going on. There's the march. There's the processional going on, and that's where the assassination takes place. Young Vito shoots Finucci, who had tried to turn him and his partners over to the cops unless he got a piece of their action. So it was kind of like a sacramental killing. It was a kind of a turning point for the Corleone, in the crime scene saga. And it was one of those scenes where the most famous line in the movie, James is going to say the line, the most famous line in the movie that I think is the most famous line.
Make me an offer they couldn't refuse.
Make me an offer he couldn't refuse. I know I'm not saying it right, but guys,
Can do it better.
this is Mulberry Street, right where that happened. Yes, this is a very strange outfit. There's underwear over the pants, guys. He's wearing his underwear over his pants. Is this a new fashion trend? Tell me, is this going on? Underwear over the pants. I'm a little bit confused about underwear over the pants. What do you think, guys? What do you think of the underwear over the pants? Mr. Chu says, I love that movie. That's my favorite scene. So right here, just like think back on the movie if you're a movie fan. The processional, you know, they got the statue. The statue is being marched in the street. You know, during the Feast of San Gennaro. You know, we'll be attending the feast. We've attended the feast every year, except for the year that it was canceled, of course, due to the pandemic. But James and I go to the feast every year. And actually last year, Action Kid met up with us, and we walked the feast with him. And our wonderful channel supporter, Shirley. Girl in the Curl says underwear is for under. Steve Gonzalez says he thinks it makes no sense.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
It's a look.
Mr. Chu says he thinks oh, look at this. Hug me. I'm half Italian. Half Italian. Perfect. Perfect. Look at this. Now you gotta get this, you gotta get this shirt too. Oh, see? So we're still talking about make me an offer I couldn't refuse. It's like backup underwear in case you soil yourself. Sex 12 is saying.
That's true.
That's true. That's a good way of thinking about it.
Always have redundancy.
He's play
See how they put
Yeah.
casement windows?
Yeah.
Doesn't look nice.
So we got to go back to Kenmare.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Make me an offer I couldn't refuse. So guys, look at that. Look at the Empire State Building. Check this out. Wait, I gotta show the Empire State Building. You can barely see it. It's kind of getting hazy out. What did you say, James? A little hazy.
Yeah. Well, now it's just easy to see.
Yeah. He's doing an impression of Captain Underpants. Oh my God, I love it. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks.
Yeah, it looks great.
Underwear guy lost a bet there. They're all just,
He's captivated our hearts.
yeah. Joseph says, back I am. So guys,
Back on you.
honestly,
Get a slice for Hudson.
yes, guys,
We have to go one more up.
we have to go back
This
to
is Broome.
right. Now, remember, this Mulberry Street was also in the first Godfather film where an older Vito Corleone explains how he's going to get that they use that line, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Remember, that line was also used in Godfather 1 when the older Vito Corleone explains how he's going to get a gig for Johnny. I'm going to make him an offer he couldn't refuse. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like this. This is a new storefront.
Nice pair of slacks. Nice wool slacks.
The Woolly Daily cocktail bar.
Sweater V-neck, maybe?
I like the hand
watch
painted
it, honey.
sign. Wow. James, you think I should take a photo of it? The Woolly Daily. I didn't realize I had this zoomed in still. James, I want to back up because I want to show the beautiful building again. James, but you're in the, I'm going this way. Guys, I'm back to one of my most favorite buildings in New York City. Look at this. Look at the fire escapes. Look at the terracotta. Look at the ornamentation. Isn't it just beautiful? I love it. James, I think I'm going to try to photograph that.
Perfect.
If you can hold this for a bit.
I got the chat. Guys, Carla is going to get a shot of this cool little storefront we found. Looking down Mulberry Street. Big man on Mulberry Street, right, honey? Big man on Mulberry Street. I love Billy Joel. Oh, God. Love the Billy Joel. Yeah. The open-armed policy of...
You got it. I'm going to just arrange these like kind of nice.
Yeah, get them nicely arranged.
I'm going to make a picture perfect. Except for the trash on the ground. I mean, what can I do? I can't clean up everything.
Hey, you know, you can't have everything, hon.
I'll try. favor. I want to photograph this storefront, but I don't want you to go to
There's Carla getting a picture. Watch your back. Carla out in the middle of Mulberry Street. There she is. Thanks, Jack Rapp. Thanks so much. Yeah, I hope you all get offers you can't refuse, Jack. Thanks again for the channel donation. Fantastic stuff. We're going to go get Hudson his pizza now.
Oh, I love it. James.
Now we're going to get Hudson a slice.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's great.
I love it. The Woolly Daily.
Yeah. Finn.
Guys, we love independently owned stores.
Yeah, we do.
I'm so happy when a new cafe opens up, like the Woolly Daily. I'm very
Love it.
excited about it.
Love it.
I'm excited. So guys,
Look at this. They have some line to get into the magazine store now. I can't figure all this stuff out.
Line?
See, there's a photo booth.
a line to get into the
See,
magazine.
it's a photo booth.
A photo booth. That's what the line is for. It's not to buy magazines. There's a photo booth inside. I guess you can get your picture taken. I'm not gonna cut the line. I'm just trying to see what this is. What is this thing?
Yeah.
Is it a photo booth? What is it?
It's like an astrology machine.
It's an astrology machine. I thought it was a photo booth, but I'm wrong. It's an astrology machine. What is it like? Give you?
You answer questions.
Oh, you answer questions. It's interactive. Is it like artificial intelligence?
No, someone designed it. It's
Oh.
Are
Wow.
you recording?
Yeah, it's fascinating. Is that okay? Am I allowed to record?
I don't want to like be.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not showing you. I'm just showing
Yeah, you
the
can
machine.
record.
Yeah, you're cut off out of the photo, guys. So this is a very we'll have to check this out when maybe there's no line. You know, we'll come back like on a weekday when there's no one around. Like Mondays, trust me, come on Mondays or Tuesday in this neighborhood, no one's here. I mean, this Monday's a holiday, so it might be crowded. But if you come back on a weekday, there's less people around. We'll check out that astrology machine. No, we would never cut the line. Never. I'm a New Yorker. I don't cut lines. I wait patiently.
Carla, one more stop.
I'm a native New Yorker.
Before we get Hudson's Pizza,
Oh,
I want to
bef-
see what's going on over there.
Oh, before we get
With
Hudson
the storefront
Pizza,
of architecture. There
James
seems to be a big gathering.
has found another giant crowd. There seems to be giant crowds and lines for all
Yeah.
sorts of things.
Yeah, like they're giving away an ice cube. The
Yeah.
line starts.
Yeah.
And they just.
What makes people wait online for that? Major Mini? I think it's the same reason somebody wears underwear on top of their pants.
Yeah.
I think it's the
Maybe we're
very
just headed there.
the very same reason somebody would wear a pair of tighty whities. It wasn't like boxer shorts. It was tighty whities pulled up over their pants. I think it's the same reason. There's a big line outside the storefront for art and architecture. Wow. This looks quite official. Yes. Yes. See. Come on up. It's a happening. Something happening here. Storefront for art and architecture. They got the line. I don't know what this is for. Maybe it's an opening.
There's this new Nigerian place on my lawn called Opera House. It's like
Guys, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what the line is for. Maybe, I don't know if it's a line or just an informal gathering. It looks like it's an opening for something. Maybe an art opening.
This friend of ours that like has a type of place who's like
I'm not sure. An art installation? CP time. You believe that since yeah, so I think this is just a show, an art show, and there's a gathering. happening outside. Candy Lady Black, although rarely recognized as such, the Candy Lady and our candy store provided one of the earliest examples of black enterprise, cooperative economics. Oh, I recognize him. Guys, I recognize him in the pink suit. Guys, there's famous people here. There's famous people here. Yes. Yeah, it's Reverend Billy. Yeah. It's Reverend Billy. Yeah. We got. We're in the happening crowd, guys. We're in the happening crowd. We're happening. We're happening. Pellegrino. We're serving Pellegrino. There's Reverend Billy. We're hipster.
I have a friend of mine. He's an amazing.
All right, guys. So let's go talk to Hudson. Let's go find Hudson. Where is Hudson? Yeah. So there's Reverend Billy. You guys might recognize him. We got, James and Karla are always having celebrity sightings. So we're at the storefront for art and architecture. Invites audiences to broaden their understanding of the built environment through artistic practice. Founded by artists and architects in 1982 and established on the ground floor of this building 4 years later, storefront has chronicled the changing landscape of the city ever since. So we got famous people here. Karla got us in. Yeah, I just kind of walked in,
How kind.
I come in. I'm hip. I'm behind the velvet line. More famous people. Lifestyles of the Hudson and famous. What can we say? Guys, we're gonna get Hudson some pizza now. All this celebrity sighting, it's just overwhelming. Overwhelming. Right, James? Did you see Reverend Billy? Reverend Billy?
Non-shopping choir, whatever it is.
Yeah, Reverend Billy and the
non-shopping choir.
the non-shopping choir. Yeah, he had his entourage.
He was just hugging trees down at East Village Park.
Yeah, he was.
East River Park.
Guys, Reverend Billy was just hugging some trees.
100-year-old plane trees they're cutting down.
We've live streamed from there, showing you this destruction that's going on in the East River Park. They're cutting down thousands of trees, and Reverend Billy was part of a protest there, where he was hugging one of the trees because he's trying to help save them. I mean, we applaud him for being an actionary. You want something done, you got to take action.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Gorge loved the Pepto-Bismol suit that he had, the color of his Pepto-Bismol suit. So now, this is the best part of the live stream.
That's like mine, but it doesn't have the best.
Right, the best part of the live stream is pizza for Hudson. We are going into one of our all-time favorite pizza spots. Hudson's the pizza king. Hudson's the pizza king of New York City. And he has a couple of favorite pizza spots, and one of them is Nolita Pizza. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to order a whole pie for ourselves. We're going to order their amazing Nonna Maria pie. That's what we love, their Nonna Maria pie. But we'll also get us a slice for Hudson right now. See, they have different pizza menu. Well, I call it the Nonna Maria, but they call it here the Regina Napolitana. It's the same thing, like the Nonna Maria is what they called it at Bleecker Street Pizza, because the owner here used to work at Bleecker Street Pizza, so it's a very similar recipe. But they call it the Regina Napolitana. I'm telling you, it's the best pizza in New York City. And take it from a real New Yorker who has tried like almost every pizzeria in New York City. Not only is it great pizza, but it's a very, very good price. We're gonna get their whole pie, as you see, $28. Extra good. I'd like to order a Regina Napolitana pie, and then I'm gonna get, you can see on the back of my phone, the pizza. My doggy is he's never gonna wait 20 minutes for a pie to be ready. He wants a slice now. I'll just get him a regular slice so he can eat now while our pie is being cooked and prepared. I'm gonna pay cash, so whatever it is, you put it all together.
What kind of slice you do like for now?
For now, just regular. It doesn't have to be super hot either because it's for the doggy. So
put him a second, okay?
yeah, just a second. Perfect. Thank you.
Very much for coming.
Oh, we love you guys. We tell everybody best pizza in New York City. We have 3 places that we recommend because some people might not, they might not be in this neighborhood.
What's your top places?
Top 3 places. You guys, Bleecker Street Pizza, if you're by Bleecker Street, if you're in the, West Village. And another one you might have not heard of because it's pretty new is Vito's Ices and Slices. It's on 9th Avenue and 36th Street. And Vito's Ices and Slices. And he's Italian and he makes kind of like your Regina Napolitana. He makes his own sauce using grandma's recipe. And I think it's really, really good. And sometimes he even makes, I don't know how to say it, the one with the anchovies, the traditional, the Sfingle, how do you say? SVSSF Sfingle blah 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 whatever the name of that special pizza is. But guys, I'm gonna pay now, so I'm gonna give the gimbal to James.
After you finish.
You sure? Okay. Well, I'm gonna come back and get my pie. I'm right here. You see my doggy?
No problem. Yes.
That's Hudson, and he loves pizza.
Very good.
Okay, so we're gonna give Hudson his slice now, guys, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna get our whole pie because Hudson can't wait any longer. It's pizza time for Hudson. All right, thanks, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, look at this beautiful. This is their regular slice. Now, I want to give you the prices because regular slice is very good too. $23 for an entire pie, $3.50 for a slice, which is very, very, very good price in New York. Prices have gone up. Sometimes you have to pay over $5 for a regular slice. Look at this, guys. That's for Hudson for now.
Let me grab the mic here.
I don't think we even need that.
Gimbal?
We're at 44%.
No, we're
take
good.
it off.
No, yeah. I can just
Ready?
hang
Okay,
on.
guys. Let's show the undercarriage.
Looks absolutely perfect.
Now, do I take a bite first?
Yes.
All right, you ready? No flop.
No flap.
No flop.
Has nice posture. Nice body.
Nice cheese to sauce ratio.
Nice oaky afterbirth.
It's really it's guys. It's
Like Michael Scott.
It's so tasty.
Yeah.
In it goes.
Nice.
Hold on, I gotta rip it off. It's still warm, but they didn't like it too warm.
Hudson wants his share. He sure does. You can let it cool a little bit if you want.
It's not that hot. I told them don't put it in the oven too much.
Gotcha. Nice.
In it goes.
Nice. Hudson loves
Loving
his pizza, D-Nex. You know it. YouTube experiment. Yeah, we're a fan of Johnson Bleecker, you know.
But that's a different. That's a
Totally
different pizza.
Different pizza.
That's coal oven.
Girl in the curl just had a root canal. Wants the pizza but can't have it. You see Hudson, he's ready to go.
He's loving it, guys.
Girl in the
Loving it.
curl is hangry.
Hangry.
Hangry. The combination of hungry and angry for pizza. Hudson's getting his share.
I'm trying to make like tinier pieces because otherwise he won't chew it. He just eats the whole thing.
Yep. Perfect sauce.
Perfect cheese.
He's not even chewing Lex Luthor, you know
No,
that.
no, he just swallows it.
Just a little swish around with the tongue and he's going in. He's going in. This guy loves the crusties.
Extra good crust.
Yeah, you got it.
I got sauce
Next
and
time
cheese
you'll
all
need the
over me.
whole pie.
All right, last pieces for Hudson.
Here we
Oh,
go. Sorry.
All right, you ready? Last piece, that's it. Boop. In it goes.
In it goes. He's tremendously gifted. He can eat his pizza like it's nobody's business.
James, I'm gonna go in and pay. I'll be right back. Okay?
All right. Guys, we're on Kenmare. That's looking east towards Kenmare turns into Delancey and then goes over the Williamsburg Bridge. This way here, Kenmare ends, right at Kenmare Square. So it's kind of a short street. You might not be familiar with the name, but if you're on Delancey, it goes straight into Kenmare. Nice, A, B, C, D, 1. Nice job. Catching the Hudson, get his pizza. Guys, it's a beautiful Saturday around the world. It's Saturday night. Coming up in New York City. Very cool. Yeah, very familiar YouTube experiment. My neighborhood, you know it. If you know, you know. Some new buildings over here. Yeah.
It's important part.
Okay, what's up? Oh, nice. Here, wait up. Wait up.
He said I can put it anywhere. What should I put it? Here or
Yeah.
on the door?
Oh, right there.
I think right here, right?
That'll be perfect.
Okay.
Look at that.
What do you think? Here or there?
Right down, right up there.
Or do you think this is better? Which
Right
one?
there. Oh, yeah, there. Where it won't get worn away.
Okay. Here we
That's
go.
beautiful. Here it goes, guys. The Hudson Pizza King approved sticker. Look for it at all your favorite pizza parlors before you go in. Get your sticker and look for the best Hudson approved pizzas.
Wait, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one cheese.
Hudson approves. Yeah, he approves it.
I think I should put it both sides.
Yeah, get it double. Double, I'm sorry. He's pulling me every which way. Yeah. Clint Eastwood. Right?
You're good, brother.
People of a certain age.
Forever young.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Hudson?
He just had a whole slice.
All right, let me show everybody what I did. Guys,
Go ahead.
it's been immortalized. The Hudson Pizza King sticker is now you know that this is an approved place where you can get the best pizza in New York. If you spot this sticker, it's not just given out lightly. This is only for the best pizza places in New York. It's Hudson Pizza King approved. Now, when you're inside, you'll notice it. And when you're outside, you'll notice it. There you go. Hudson Pizza King sticker for the best pizza in New York City. Nolita Pizza, family owned. I couldn't recommend it more. Not only is it fabulous pizza, but very, very, very good prices. Because prices, I mean, honestly guys, prices have gotten a little insane in some pizzas. Do you know that Artichoke Pizza that's on 14th Street charges $40 for a margarita pie? $40. I kid you not, that's the price. Yes, it's ordered. It's in the queue. You want to? It's up to you. So I think that Nolita Pizza they're trying to keep their prices reasonable. I mean, and I understand why prices have gone up, because the prices of raw material have gone up. You know, when you go to the grocery store now, cheese costs more, bread costs more, flour costs more, tomatoes cost more. All the prices of raw materials have gone up. But, right, Hudson stickers have gone, not the Hudson stickers. The Hudson stickers are economical. How much was a plain slice? Only $3.50 for a plain slice. Very reasonable. If you want an entire plain pie, it's $23, which is also very reasonable. We got their Regina Napolitana, which has homemade marinara sauce, the freshest basil, the finest fresh mozzarella, Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and imported cold-pressed virgin olive oil. This is it. This is what it looks like. Right. That one's a fresh out of the oven. He made us one too, but that's what it looks like, guys. That's our recommendation. That's the one to get. The regular pie is very good too. I mean, everything is very good, but that's our ultimate favorite. So I put the sticker, I put it both sides so you can see it from inside, and now everybody knows Hudson Pizza King approved. Guys, extra good. Let's argue about the way Karla says basil. Listen, I mean, I say everything with my New York accent. I mean, I'm sorry if I don't, if I don't pronounce things, all so properly, but I got the New York accent going on, so everything is said, mozzarella. I mean, am I saying it the proper Italian way? Of course not.
I was in your live stream, in Times Square,
cool.
with the weird,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you were the official taster for us.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, did we give you a sticker?
Not yet. Can I have one?
Yes. This is our favorite pizzeria.
We're about to make someone's night.
Guys, if you remember, we were in Times Square after we had just met, wait a minute, Justin Guarini.
Yeah.
That was the day we met Justin Guarini, right?
Yeah?
Yes, he had just come out of the performance. First, you get a photograph from Hudson. That's his actual right paw print. Your paw. See, he's giving you paw. There you go. And wait a minute, I got more stickers. Hold on.
Got a sticker. Wait up.
We got a sticker for you too.
Get ready to.
Oh my God, I hope I have a sticker because I just.
You're so good on the
Hudson's excited.
Oh my, I hope I have another sticker. I'm looking. I have so many at home.
Yeah, the camera fainted.
Hold on.
Karla's getting a sticker, hopefully.
No, I think I don't have any with me.
Uh-oh.
But this is what we're gonna do. Hold on. You're gonna email me.
This is what we're gonna do.
I don't take giving stickers. I'm not a sticker giver or not giving. If you email us your mailing address, like a postal address, I will.
Oh, you'll ship it.
I'll put it in the mail to you.
And a 45.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey.
A random 45 you will receive.
Right. Do you have a vinyl record player?
I sold mine.
He sold his. Okay, we'll find something else that we'll tuck in there as well. And you'll get a little prize package from us. Yeah. Thanks so much. Here, let's get Hudson in the shot.
Wait up.
He's the pizza king.
In there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, he has to be front and center.
Yeah. All right, have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye. You want to get a shot of him? We'll look right in your camera.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks,
Guys, make sure, whenever you're around, get your pictures of Hudson.
Oh, no, you just got a slice. All right, I gotta check on, see how it's going,
Hey,
okay?
do you want to...
Yeah, we'll just get our pizza.
Yeah.
So let me pay, because I didn't pay yet, James.
Who was that actress? Who was that actress that was always with Clint Eastwood?
No.
You know her name?
Like Clint Eastwood, I don't remember.
Remember we said every which way but
I'm gonna do about a slice.
and around that era, Clint Eastwood did I'd say like half dozen of those movies. And there was an actress that was always with him, and I can't remember her name. She had a very unique look. Huds, we're getting you out of here. Guys, if anybody in the chat remembers with Clint Eastwood, who his partner was. The camera is bashful, Jordan. Bashful. Looks like it's going to rain again. Sandra Locke, thank you. Sandra Locke. Nice job. Thanks, Dave. Kegris. Exactly, Sandra Lott. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It would have bothered me all night. I would have had to run home and open up the computer and look on it and stuff. Thank you so much, Sandra Locke. She was his wife, I think so, yeah. PLA 30, nice. Some commotion down the street. Someone has a tire on their head. I don't know if you could see down there. If you're watching on a big screen. Guys, thanks for hanging out tonight. We're on Kenmar. There's someone, I'm going to try to zoom in, guys. There's someone down riding a bike with the tire on his head. A car tire. Do you see it? Right down in there. I zoomed way in because there was a guy on a bike with a car balanced on his head.
No.
Yeah.
And you caught it?
Yeah. Well, I zoomed in. I don't know if they could see it. You know,
wow.
It gets so crappy.
Where is he gone?
No, he was down in front of where Reverend Billy was.
Should I go down there and see?
That's what all the applauding was from.
Oh, wow. I didn't even hear it. Are they still applauding? No. Should I go run down there?
No. I'll tell you if he comes back around.
Should we go check in on the artist making the...
Yeah, let's go see what artwork he's doing. It was Sandra Locke from all those Clint Eastwood movies.
Is it the underwear guy's friend? Mr. Chu is saying. Mr. Chu, that is a wonderful, wonderful... I mean, I think that, yes. First, I'm going to ask his permission to film it. Now, guys, we ordered up a whole pie from Nolita Pizza. We're waiting for our pie to be ready, but also Hudson got a slice. Now, I'm going to ask this artist permission if it's okay to film him. So I don't want to just, you know, go up.
Barge over there. Guys, here's where it is, Nolita Pizza. Everybody's all over here. They come from all over the place and get the pizza from Nolita Pizza. Artworks, guys.
Guys, look at this. He's so talented. Look at this. He's doing this right on the spot there. Look, there's a small version.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that pastel? Oh, both.
Both
oh gosh. Oh,
yeah.
all acrylic.
Acrylic color.
That's why it dries fast. Nice. Not toxic, you know, because oil, you know, is very stinky. Very affordable too. Super talented. Yeah, isn't he great? He's so talented, and I love the colors. The colors are so beautiful. He has it's a mastery in the use of colors. Yeah. Yeah, they like the big painting. Yeah. See, he's just doing some finishing touches. He's back? Oh my God. Okay, I'm going. Guys, I gotta run. The guy has a garbage can on his head now. Wait a minute. Oh, he took the garbage can off his head. He can balance various things on his head. He's super talented. Oh, he took the garbage can off his head. He's talented. Talent! Guys, I can't balance anything on my head. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. He's gonna find something else to balance. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Let's see what else he can balance. Let's see what the heaviest thing that he's been able to ever balance on his head is. He's amazing. It's talent. Get ready, guys. Get ready. only in New York. Only in New York, guys. Watch out. He's got to get any excess stuff out. Oh my God. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh. Wow. Wow.
No fucking way.
Yes, sir.
It is insane.
Okay, the bike though.
It's insane.
I got it, baby. I got it.
It's insane. Insane. It's insane. I have no idea where this guy came from, what planet he's from. He's from a different planet. It's like from a different planet. I can't believe this. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I lived my whole life in New York, never seen like this.
I got it, baby.
Incredible. He's cleaning up New York. Incredible. Incredible, guys. Balancing trash cans is an entire semester at FIT. Yeah. That was incredible. Oh my God, guys. I mean, how can we top this?
Is it something you gotta take? Yep. This is the event.
Turn it on. Brad, press the button. Oh.
What did you do to the great outdoors? Into our children's children's why you could understand about our friend called life. You wanted more gas, more guns, more sacrifice. Knock on the door. Will she say I'm a kid from 2044? Oh yeah. You don't seem to want your future anymore.
Oh my God, guys.
This has been amazing. I can't believe what we've seen today. Wow. What a live stream. I mean, I don't even know how I'm going to write a proper video description for everything that we saw today. I hope Freddie Feliciano is watching right now, because Freddie is a wonderful channel supporter of ours. Always watches our live streams and takes the time to write a beautiful comment with a summary of everything that happened during the live stream. And I mean, I can't even comprehend what's going to happen. So I think our pizza must be ready. James, did they wave to us? Oh, James has indicated that the pizza might be ready. You saw, I got it all on camera.
The garbage can.
Garbage can.
Head.
The garbage can. I mean, like, it was a heavy garbage can.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Balancing it on his head. Not only just standing, but bicycling around. I followed him.
Right.
And then they were having a performance. Reverend Billy was singing with his.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go get
Maybe Hudson could have sat in there. Welcome aboard, guys. Saturday night on Kenmare Street. Alex Burrell, Rebecca Curie, yeah, the painter. He's right down here. Juan L. Mr. Chill. Mainly Godfather. Mainly New York streets. Oh man, right, Annie F. Lisa UK girl, she gets around. Yeah, not easy. Not easy. Yeah, Rabbit Lives. Yeah, it's around the clock. Fun and excitement here. You have a great evening tonight. Guys, we're down in Little Italy. Hudson's here. Carla's running through traffic. Brenda Nelson saying live stream today only in New York.
Okay.
Show the
James,
pie.
Let me tuck this
Thanks,
in the
Lex
bag.
Luthor, for subscribing.
Guys.
Oh dear God, look at that. Let's get that home. Yeah, Hudson's ready. He's ready. Oh my God.
Wait, guys.
Oh yeah, Carla's gonna, what she learned. Oh yeah, that's it. Look at that, she did it though. Look, she did it. Guys, on that note, we're gonna head home.
I'm not gonna bicycle ride with it on though.
No, sweet fancy Moses.
Hey,
Annie F.
Guys, if that doesn't deserve a thumbs up, I don't know what does.
Guys, subscribe if you haven't, you know.
Wait a minute, let's try again.
No, don't. You did it once. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Thanks
guys, for watching. Thanks for the super chats and super stickers. Love you
Hudson
guys.
loves
See
it.
you soon.
Yeah, guys, we'll see you real soon.